number 3 of high school football here on WZBD. Tonight, it's Heritage visiting Woodlan at the new and improved, beautiful Etzler Field. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer tonight. As we get ready for tonight's game, we are on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Adams Memorial Hospital Athletic Trainers assist with concussion management, also known as impact concussion management, and refer athletes to Dr. Kathleen Hyman for post-concussion management. Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care close to you. First off, I'd like to say that this broadcast powered by innovative concepts, over 30 years bringing technology to you. Bump, bump, ba-dum. That's how the commercial goes. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in tonight. This Heritage team comes in tonight 2-0 after a big win against Fairfield last week and a win against Belmont the week before. Both teams out on the field right now doing their warm-ups. 29 minutes left to go on the clock. And I sent my son for the biggest chore of the evening as he went out and got Lions Club donuts. And that is the task. If Manny does nothing else tonight, he's done his job by getting the donut wagon. I'm going to take a commercial break here, and we're going to head to with more of this Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Back with more right after these messages here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Thinking of building an addition or remodeling, or just starting from scratch and you want to add the beauty of a built-in or freestanding gas fireplace, the folks at Hitzer Fireplace and Patio, 269 East Main Street in Bern, have the expertise and craftsmen to install a gas, coal, or wood fireplace, and design staff to help you decide which will serve your needs best. Cozy, warm, fuel-efficient, and mood-setting. Call Hitzer, 589-8536.
DeVos Johnson's Wick Baker in Ainsworth is now DeVos Baker Ainsworth in Razzo. While the name is different, our dedication to serving Adams County and surrounding areas remains the same as when L.C. DeVos began his practice nearly 150 years ago. Our name celebrates the future of our office while honoring the legacy and dedication to clients displayed by our founding member and the 3 generations of DeVos attorneys that followed him. Call Tim Baker, Scott Ainsworth, Luke Ainsworth, or Ann Razzo to experience the same dedicated and knowledgeable service in meeting your legal needs.
Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Habegger's Ace Lumber in Bern is a full-line, full-service lumber yard. We give you knowledgeable staff and personalized service. We offer quality materials that will help you complete your next home or farm project. We offer lumber and roofing, insulation, drywall, siding, windows and doors, Benjamin Moore paint, and much more. Call Habegger's Ace Lumber at 1-800-772-5223.
30 years, Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert has been a trusted name for high-quality and beautiful jewelry, custom designs, and repairs. Family-owned Slusher's Jewelry wants to be your personal jeweler, so visit their store across from Wendy's in Van Wert, on Facebook, or check out their website, slushersjewelry.com, to view their vast online collection of quality jewelry. Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert, your hometown family-owned jeweler since 1995.
Welcome back to Etzler Field here on the campus of Woodland High School. Out near Woodburn, Indiana, Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer over on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Dr. David Coates fixing his joints and bones promptly and efficiently treating sports injuries. Utilize professional orthopedic services of the sports clinic of Adams Memorial Hospital without ever leaving the community. Adams Memorial Hospital, exceptional care close to you. I did have a chance to get down on the field and interview Coach Jeremy Holger before the game. It's play that interview right now. I'm back with more pregame right after that interview. I'm on the field at Etzler Field here at Woodlan High School, and I'm with Coach Jeremy Hollinger with the Heritage Patriots. And Coach, this is the first time I've been back to this new field, this new stadium, beautiful stadium here at Woodlan. Kind of looks like the other East Allen County schools' Heritage. You guys' field is pretty much identical to this one, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a beautiful facility, but it definitely feels like home. I see a lot of similarities and wrong shade of blue, of course, but yes, it's a beautiful stadium. East Allen County Schools does a top-notch job at taking care of all their sports programs, and we are very proud to be a part of it.
You're taking on this Woodland team, new coach this year. What do you look for their team when they roll out here on the field against you tonight?
Well, they're going to play hard. Coach Rohrabacher will have them ready to go. It's a physical, punishing, heavy run style. They want to control clock. They have a couple of really strong kids up front, and then they have the fleet kid running the ball. He's a good hard runner. He's an experienced player. He always falls forward. On defense, they're very technically sound. They tackle well, so they present a lot of challenges for our guys.
You guys had a good win against Fairfield last week. How are you going to take that momentum from last week and carry into this county rivalry here?
Well, we're looking forward to the start of the ACAC season. You're right. We beat a team in Fairfield that is a quality opponent up in Goshen. We have a lot of respect for them. A little bit similar to Woodland. They like to run the ball. They have some strong, big kids at Fairfield. I think they're going to make some noise in the sectional, and it's a top-notch program up there that plays football the right way. We were able to get up there and get up early on them, and really the difference in the game was the touchdown we scored right before half, and our defense played amazing. Braden Walter, Mason Larry Abbott, Grayson Mullins, they just did a tremendous job of bending but not breaking against Fairfield.
I'll tell you what, the weather looks good tonight. A little breeze blowing, not too hot out, and hopefully things should end well so that it gets you home at a decent time so you can make your free breakfast tomorrow morning at the Leakey Brothers Plumbing and Heating Coaches Show.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you got the coffee hot.
The coffee's always hot. The breakfast's always good at the West End Restaurant. So once again, wish you luck and talk to you tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. Thank you very much.
That's been Coach Jeremy Hollinger of the Heritage Patriots, back with more pregame conversation right after this here on WZBD YouTube channel.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system. At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
This is Manager Matt Brown of Best One in Monroe with some big September savings. Now through September 30th, get $100 off instantly when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone or Firestone all-terrain or matched traction tires. Plus, get $100 back by mail on a Visa prepaid card when you use your Best One credit card. Subject to credit approval. See store or bestoneofmonroe.com for details. Best One of Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
Welcome back to WZBD's YouTube channel broadcast of tonight's game between the Heritage Patriots and the Woodland Warriors. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer as we are on the Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. Adams Memorial Orthopedic and Sports Clinic is a proud sponsor of Adams High School, Adams County, and other area high school athletics and provides certified athletic trainers at many of Adams Central, Belmont, and South Adams sporting events. Exceptional care close to you. And Manny, I told you, if you came with me to Woodland, we get donuts. We get here, we're a little bit nervous. No donuts, and you made the trip to the donut wagon. We're good, right?
I'll tell you what. You've texted me about 4 times about donuts, and that's how you hooked me to get here. And I'll be honest, I'm glad that I took the bait. Those donuts are delicious. If my fiance Emily is listening, we have a bag ready for us to come home.
And I took a picture of the bag, and I texted that to Grant Mosier, and I know he's doing pregame stuff with his football team right now, but the bag of donuts is just, he's going to be envious over the bag of donuts because they said that's the only reason that they like to come to Woodland High School and have to play them every other year here at Etzler Field. And this is a gorgeous field. Last time I was here, we were in that little cement block building across the way. Now we have beautiful press box. And I told you on the way in here, most of these new stadiums that they put in, this press box is a twin to the same one at Bluffton, the one that South Adams put in, the one that they put in at New Haven, the one they put in at Heritage. They're all pretty much the same cookie cutter, drop them in. And they have a beautiful concession stand right out here behind with restroom facilities, and this has turned into a Class A facility out here at Woodland High School.
The last time I was here, I was 18 years old, and I ran track on what used to be this track. Or before that, I was playing soccer. So, yeah, it's been a long time since I've been here, but like you said, beautiful facility, beautiful night to play football.
There's the old cornfield that they turned into a soccer field out back. Had a lot of ruts and stuff in it.
That one had the most rocks I've ever dove on in my life.
Now they play on the turf, and that is just a practice field they use back there. Once again, we're on an Adams Memorial Hospital pregame show. 16 minutes and 57 seconds left to go here in the warm-up on the clock. This clock is not going to be easy to see. There's 4 media stations here today broadcasting. A lot of people to look through, but we will do our best to make sure that we get everything done and on the air for you tonight. I'd like to thank you for tuning in. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors allow us to bring you football here on the radio. And let's take a round of commercials back with more pregame conversation here from Woodland High School on WZBD YouTube channel.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. You've gone the distance. Welcome to 9 Mile.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work.
Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern. Renting a dumpster and working out the details are the last things you want to do when you're trying to complete your home project. That's why the guys at Daily Dumpster Rentals and Hauling from right here in Adams County should be your choice to call. They have the right dumpster, the right truck, and the right expertise to get you the best value for your precious dollar. So before you make a call to one of the big companies who don't know the roads of Adams County like the boys at Daily do, look up Daily, D-A-I-L-E-Y, on Facebook soon.
At Ms. Lehman, we've been offering professional realty and auction services since 1960. Taking over ownership of the company in 2021, Bart Lehman has been in the business full-time for 35 years and is proud to be part of the community of Adams and surrounding counties. Visit MsLehman.com to browse our current listings or give Bart a call about your auction or property needs. Ms. Lehman proudly supports today's broadcast on WZBD and asks you to keep them in mind the next time you need their services.
We all love Adams County, and nowhere else reflects the rich cultural fabric of the county like the Monroe Livestock Auction. With sales every Tuesday evening, the Monroe Livestock Auction is excited to help local farmers in the community market their livestock, small animals, produce, and flowers. Visit the auction at 200 East and 200 South. Small animals sell at 5 o'clock, and livestock starts at 6:30. It's the Monroe Livestock Auction, a true reflection of Adams County's ag community.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group, close by and compassionate.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Ken at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
Welcome back to Woodland High School. Rex Burr along with Vanny Burr on our pregame show here. And one thing that I like to do, or need to do each week, is read the cheerleaders for both schools. And this is sponsored by Razzmatazz Dance Studio. And Manny, your two little nieces are signed up for Mommy and Me dance classes.
I am very excited.
Razzmatazz Dance Studio. And those were signed up by our good friend Dane at Daddy Dance Daddy Days is what they call it when they're live sign up. Cheerleaders tonight. Heritage does not have their cheerleaders listed on. Yes, they do. I'm sorry, I missed them. Heritage right here.
Open your eyes.
Well, it's buried in some other stuff there. Lily Byerly, Mohammed Azarika, Lily Hoding, Jasmine Moses Santoyo, Isabella Pifferetti, Aubrey Rayback, Lily Redender, Morgan Rigsby, Lily Savage, Kalia Shepard, Kaya Summers, Sarah Trumbauer, and Addison Wirtz. Cheerleaders for the Woodland Warriors are Olivia Edwards, Victoria Myatt, Piper Palmer, Vanessa Lanier, Miley Reynolds, Alana Sisson, Mackenzie Bruner, Gracie Moore, Lillian Morrissey, Adriana Parker, Millie Conrad, Chloe Graber, Eva Rogers, and Maya Tuttle. Those are our cheerleaders for tonight. I'd like to thank Razzmatazz Dance Studio for sponsoring that. Manny, last year you and I were on the air and had the Heritage versus Bluffton game, and I think that was one of the most competitive games that we had on the air all season long. Coach the Beard, Casey, I just lost his name, Casey Kochman has left Heritage, and he's left it in the good hands of Jeremy Hollinger, who is now the head coach of Heritage, and Casey Kochman went to Bluffton back to where he was before. And when he was a head coach at Bluffton, Coach Kunkel was one of the assistants on his staff, and now Kochman is tuned in and is one of the assistants on that team for Coach Kunkel. And that is where South Adams is tonight. South Adams is at Bluffton. Coach Kunkel and Coach Mosier, great friends, but they play tonight, and that's going to be a really good game to watch.
Yeah, I remember you talking about the whole swap that happened last year, and now the swap went back.
Yeah. So
wow.
Coach Kochman has left Heritage, and Jeremy Hollinger was the offensive coordinator, and he stepped right into a spot. He's a Heritage guy. He's a longtime Heritage guy. Went to school there, wrestled, played football, baseball, and wrestled also. And he's a great guy to have interviews with. He joins us on Saturday mornings. He's got a great coaching staff, and he takes the time and sends a different coach each week to make sure that we talk to different guys on that staff. And one of the guys I talked to in the field down there is Coach Jason Habish, from who's like the offensive line coach. Great football coach, and I think what they've determined is that they're not coaching football players, they're building men.
Yeah, that's a great way to say it. I mean, part of being a coach, and especially a very caring coach, is really teaching young athletes about how to, be a model. It's not just, it's bigger than just, going out there, putting some pads on and hitting somebody. And it's bigger than going out there and putting soccer gloves on and, catching a soccer ball. It's learning things about discipline and hard work,
Coach Grant Mosier of South Adams always tells me, he said, their job is to build good coworkers, husbands, and members of the community. And that's what all these coaches are doing. And as Coach Hollinger said last week, they've got a great group of guys that they're just trying to build this team. They're starting off the season 2-0, take on a Woodland team here tonight, and we look to have a good game. So we've got 8 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here in our pregame conversation. Let's play another round of commercials, back with more pregame conversation right here on WZBD YouTube channel.
When was the last time your business took a look at your
recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition financed. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feeds' Big Easy full interest rebate offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Why let stains keep you from showing off your smile? This is Dr. Pamela Johnson from Bluffton Dental Clinic. Our office is proud to offer professional-grade whitening technologies to remove years of staining quickly and effectively. From in-office whitening to take-home kits, we can help you decide which system works best for your smile. We'll be happy to schedule a consultation at any of our convenient office locations in Decatur, Bern, Geneva, Bluffton, or Warren.
Most of us take clean water for granted, but the plain truth is cities work hard to keep our waterways and stormwater sewers as clean as possible. In the field and around the neighborhood, you are the city's eyes. What you casually observe can make a difference. So if you see signs of trouble, including odd odors, unnatural water color, or signs of dumping or spills, please notify the city immediately. Be proactive. Choose to make a difference. Get more ideas on the web at DecaturIN.org.
Brandon here for Kelly's Decatur Auto Mall. 3 dealerships right here in Decatur. Tom Kelly Chevrolet, Tom Kelly Ford, and Tom Kelly Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. With a large new car inventory to meet your needs and wants. We also stock over 100 pre-owned vehicles in a variety of price ranges. All the big city incentives right here in Decatur. We have been here for over 70 years. Free car washes for as long as you own your Tom Kelly vehicle. We also just updated our car wash here in Decatur. Stop in and see us soon. And drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Building infrastructure for the 21st century. That's the motto of the API Construction Corporation in everything they do. From asphalt paving and site work to railroad construction, API is a dynamic company big enough to take on the major projects and small enough to get a custom job done right. Staying on time and on budget, the goal at API is to get the project completed as designed. Visit apiland.net or call to find out how API can help get your next project finished.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sports performance specialists and personalized training programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, people gonna get better.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Your home is special. It reflects your sense of community. It's your pride and hard work. It's special. Hi, this is Tina from Innovative Concepts, where we have the expertise to design and install cutting-edge sound, lighting, and security to your special place. Stop in at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur, or give us a call to learn how we can help make your home glow in the evening. Innovative Concepts Audio Video. We bring technology to you.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Welcome back to Woodlan High School here at Etzler Field. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer. And Manny, fine advertisement from Innovative Concepts there. Once again, Innovative Concepts provided all the computers, the new computers that run the WZBD website, as well as the YouTube broadcast, and we're glad to have them as a fine sponsor and also an employer of your older sister.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter does the advertising marketing for them, does a lot of good work getting videos of the guys doing installs out there. And Innovative Concepts, a longtime sponsor here of WZBD. The team captains are out in the middle of the field. I'm going to have Manny watch for that as I read up the starting lineups. First, offensively for these Heritage Patriots. Number 5, Nasser Martin will be at one of the running backs. Killian McBride will be at a slot. Number 12, Braden Walters is a running back. Lan T. Castle is a wide receiver. Eli Tagulis will be the quarterback. He is also the setter on a volleyball team that Manny and I watched last year take his team to the sectional. Zeke Litchfield, another big guy from the volleyball team. Great athlete, senior, 6'6", 214 pounds. He's a good target for Tagulis to throw to. On the O-line is Wyatt Birch, number 53, Alex Nagel, number 58, Wyatt Garland, number 73, Charlie Riddle, number 75, Oliver Riley. For the Woodland Warriors on defense starting, number 2, Carter Fleek will be at safety. Number 5, Brandon Stauffer will be a defensive end. Number 6, Drew Fleek will be a defensive end. Number 9, Eli Funk will be a linebacker. Another cornerback is number 10, Shaden Snyder. Number 20, Cooper Smith is a cornerback. And number 27, Ashton Jackway is a linebacker. Number 44, Emerson Spieth is a linebacker. Gavin Vachon is on the line. Ryan Klein is on the line, and Oliver Adams also on the D line. Who won the toss there, Nathaniel?
Woodlan won the toss, and I believe they deferred, and the Heritage will be receiving the ball, and Woodlan's going to be kicking off to start the first half of the game.
You know what that means? You just tell your team, we get to score first.
Mm-hmm.
So we're ready to go here as the clock has been reset. Number 13 for the Woodland Warriors will be doing the kickoff, and that is Devin Ocker. Back deep for the Patriots. Looks like number 10, Preston Moore. Number 12 back there, that is Braden Walters. Another guy that you and I saw last spring in a volleyball team. Referee blows the whistle. Approaches a kick. Kicks back deep. Oh, it's going to go through the hands. Out the back of the end zone. Be a touchback. Take the ball out to the 20-yard line, and that's where, or to the 25, where Heritage is taking. And that was a line drive, Manny.
That was a line drive. I've never seen a kick this far over on this corner. It's usually in the middle. I don't know. That was kind of a weird placement.
I tell you what, Ocker put a boot in it.
That was a line drive.
I wonder if he's off the soccer field.
Possibly. It kind of did look like a nice 18-yard goal kick, just a line steady shot right towards mid.
I'd like to thank Adams Memorial Hospital for our pregame show. On YouTube, we have no sponsor for our first or second quarters, so there's no quarter sponsors to take us through. But we are starting this first drive here with Woodland on the defense and Heritage on the offense. Heritage is going right to left on the radio dial, if you still have a dial on your radio. It's Tagulus in the shotgun. He's got one man back behind him. That's Martin. Got 4 wide receivers in the pattern. Tagulus flips out, throws the ball out to Litchfield. Nice target, and Litchfield gets a nice run up the side of the field over there, and he has enough for a first down. First down run there, throw there. Takes the ball from the 20 out to the 31-yard line. Nice little gain there for Litchfield and Tagulus. And, man, if you're a quarterback and you had a guy that's 6'6", I'd go to him all night long.
I would be going.
Tagulus, once again, trips to the left, single back in the backfield, hands to Martin. Martin makes a little cutoff right side, and he breaks some tackles, and he is off to the races. And he is off to midfield, finally tackled there by number 27 of Ashton Jackway. And Martin's quick to the hole, and he gets off that left tackle or right tackle, breaks a couple of tackles, and he's up for a big first down. Crosses midfield. They're going to mark the ball right at the 49-yard line of Woodland. Martin's a quick back. I mean, he hit the hole quick. Goulas had a little RPO there and got the handoff, faked the pass. He's got trips to the left now. Drops back. Tagulus looks across the field, throws the out route to number 13, and it's missed there by Jackson Carr. Ball is a little bit higher. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball still on the 49-yard line.
I'll tell you what, Dad, I'm going to get my joke in early, and it's a pretty good one. If you don't see a flag, all you got to do is look for the wind tonight. Look at this referee's beard. It is extremely long, and it is flowing in the wind. You can see it over his shoulder.
I just saw that. Hand off to Martin. He's going to run this off right tackle. Cuts back up, bounces off a tackle, bounces off another one, reverses field, and he is still moving. They take him down at the 35-yard line, and Martin with a nice little run there for another first down.
I'll tell you what, Nazir Martin's pretty shifty. He was just kept spinning. Put him in a dishwasher spin cycle.
So Martin runs from the 49 down to the 40. So a nice 9-yard gain there on the run, and another first down for Heritage as they got the ball moving here. Referees on this crew are my neighbor Brad Weber is supposed to be on this crew, but they said he's on a wedding tonight. Out pitch to Martin. He's got blockers out front, big Charlie Riddle, and he just, there's a flag from behind. That's going to be called back for a holding. You see the white hat make that call. That's a holding call. Ball is taken down to near the 10-yard line, to near the 20-yard line, but they're going to bring that back as he threw the flag right at the 28-yard line. Manny, I'm just short enough. I can't see over the top of that first stripe.
Yeah, we're in the back row this time. I'm trying to look down, but I'm like you. I'm taller than you, and I'm having to kind of bend over and look over the top of the computer, but also low enough past this first window roll.
Let's see if I stand up on this chair up here.
Be
this
careful.
Is better. I'm better. That's better. I got a lot better view now.
It's about my usual height.
I've never been too tall. I've always been too short. So Heritage.
when you had the partial knee replacement, you gained a couple inches.
I gained 3/4 of an inch. I lost it though due to age. First and 13. First down and 13. This handoff goes to number 3 as he bounces off tackle and he's running. They're bouncing it, but no tackles made. And number 3, that is Lucas Weber with a nice run. He gained all that yardage back from the penalty, and he takes the ball down right to the 20-yard line. Another first down for Weber. And I tell you what, Woodlan needs to wrap, Manny. They've bounced off these guys several times, but have not made a good tackle. And Heritage just marching ball right down the field.
Nazir Martin had a couple nice really runs, and then they also
that flip goes out to number 12. That is Walters. Braden Walters makes a nice reception, good for 10 yards down to the 10-yard line. And Manny, these kids that we're calling names here, they're those multi-sport athletes that we call all year long for Heritage. And these guys are really good, just good old-fashioned athletes.
Tagulis is out here. They're not shying away from the pass either. I've seen Heritage throw 2 dots.
Tagulis with 9:55 left to go on the first clock. Looks over, tells his man go in motion. Going to run a jet sweep. Pitches off. 13 has the ball, and he's going to get trapped in the backfield. Nice tackle for loss. Ooh. The ball came out.
Might be a fumble.
And they fumbled, recovered by Woodlan. That was Carr with the carry. Looks like 24. Well, they called one of the Fleet boys with recovery. So Heritage drives down and gets deep into the red zone, but turn the ball over. So it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball on the 19 as Woodlan takes over. We'll see their offense for the first time here tonight.
I saw that ball squirt out right at the end when he was coming down. I was like, uh-oh.
Well, they're running, keeping their feet driving, and you stay on your feet long enough, you might drop the ball. Running the old T, little misdirection, runs it up the middle. They're going to give him about 3 on a play. That is number 6, Drew Fleek, with the ball. Heritage has got some big defensive linemen with Charlie Riddle out there, along with 75 Oliver Riley at 5'10", 250. I think they have the Woodland offensive line outmanned here. Quarterback nearly stumbles and falls, and he's going to run down from the back. Number 8 makes the tackle. That is Aiden Bowers. Number 3, Lucas Weber, makes the tackle. 3s and 8s look a lot alike, Manny.
Especially this high up.
So 3rd and 7 is going to be the down and distance here. Ball's on the 22-yard line. Heritage defense being pretty stingy here in this first series that Woodland has the ball. They're going to split twins out to the right. 2 backs back, left and backfield. Quarterback up under center. Snap, rolls out. Well, number 21's in his face, throws across the middle. There was no time there as Grayson Mullins.
They threw a late flag. Late flag on the play, Dad.
I was watching the backfield. Pass interference on Heritage. I think that ball was just thrown up for grabs. The quarterback had no idea where it was going, and I think they got lucky on that one. He just threw up a prayer there, buddy.
You know, usually a prayer goes a little bit longer than that one.
I tell you what, Mullins was in his face, putting the pressure on. So that's a first down for the Woodland Warriors. That's going to bring up 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line. That scoreboard's harder to see than you'd imagine. 3rd and long here. 1st and 10 now. I got to listen to myself.
Yes, you do.
Back. The ball goes to the first back through the hole. That's number 27 on the carry for Woodland. That's Ashton Jackway.
I'll tell you what, Heritage's defensive line is popping Woodland's offensive line back so fast that all three backs and the quarterback converge, and I can't tell which side they're running it to.
Well, Coach Hollinger told me that Charlie Riddle put on 20 pounds of muscle over the summer. He's listed as a senior at 6'4", 275, and I interviewed him in the media day, and he's a solid young man.
Mm-hmm.
He's holding down that line also with Oliver Riley. Snap. Goes to the second back through, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage, and Heritage just stands him up. Nothing there. That's going to bring up a 4th down, and they lost yardage in that play. That's going to bring up about 4th and 10, 4th and 11. Depends on what they give him on his forward progress here.
Was Fleek the runner on that one?
It might have been. They're running that wing T that it's hard to tell because
it is tight.
I mean, the guys are a yard off the back of the offensive line, and he hands the ball to him. You have to wait till the guys get up. 3 backs still in the backfield. Trying to get a hard count. Flips the ball to 4. 4 has it, and he's hit right at the line of scrimmage. I see number 8 for Heritage stands him up.
It's going to be number 4, Jake Lay.
And that is Alden Bowers with the tackle there. Now it's going to bring up 4th down. Heritage is going to have to drop back to receive the punt. Woodland's going to go into their punt formation. Let's see who they're listing as their kicker. That is Evan Knock, or Evan. I knew some guys that pronounce that Cook. K-O-C-H.
I would read that as Cook.
Now, number 2, Carter Fleek, is dropping back to do the punting here. They don't list a punter on here. Snap is taken there. Nice end-over-end punt over the head. And Walters lets it go, and it's going to get into the end zone, hopefully, and it does not. Down on the 1-yard line. Great hustle there by number 27, Ashton Jackway, to get down there as the ball went over Walters' head.
Walters tried to tackle him down, too, and kind of block him off a little bit.
In soccer, you call that shielding the ball, right?
The shield.
They're going to say that the ball went into the end zone.
Oh, okay.
And they bring it out to the 20-yard line. That is a break for the Patriots.
That was close.
Patriots
he did try to shield him out of there.
The Patriots had a great series that first time, drove the ball down, got about 4 or 5 first downs.
So they had a fast pace. They had a fast-paced first possession. Zaire Martin with almost 30. He's already had 35 yards in rushing so far.
Martin with the ball. Nice little off tackle, and he's off to the races again. Puts a little move on, and he's out across the 33-yard line. So there's a nice 13-yard gain for Martin. And Manny, it's one of those guys that in the open field he's fast, but it's that first step to get to the line that makes a difference for him. Once again, there's no first quarter sponsor here. As this first quarter down to 5 minutes and 29 seconds left to go. Heritage going no huddle here. Caught Woodland a little bit off guard here as they're up to line already. They're going to go twins right, twins left. Turns, hand off to Markham right, straight up the middle, and you could have drove a truck through that hole, and he is off to the races. See if they can run him down, and they push him out of bounds about the 33-yard line. Zaire Martin, he ran from the 33 to the 33. You do the math, son.
I'm not good at mental math. Don't put me in a spot like that.
About 32-yard run.
So I'm telling you, at my daily life, if I don't have my calculator on my watch, I'm not answering a question on math. I'm just not good. Not good in the mental math.
Don't talk about that Belmont school system that way.
It wasn't the school system. It was always me.
Tagula steps back, pitches out to number 3, and the running back cut in, and he should have cut out, and that was Lucas Weber. But he makes a nice little gain. Give him 2 yards on a play for Weber. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 here. Ball resting on the 31-yard line. 20. Now they got it updated. It's the 29-yard line. They're in Woodland territory. Quick pass out to Walters. Walters gets a break, and he's off to the races, and can he outrun him? And he stays in bounds, and Walters with a 29-yard touchdown pass from Tagulis. So at 4:35 in the first quarter, it's a 12-yard to 29-yard pass from Tagulis to Walters for the first score of the game here. Line up for the extra points. Number 2 is Cam Ronner. There's a kick. It's up and it's good. Heritage takes a 7-0 lead as we make our way down within under 5 minutes here in the first quarter. Back with more football here and a kickoff after the touchdown. Heritage leads this 7-0. You're live on WZBD Radio YouTube channel.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
Skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work, too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you.
Welcome back to Woodland High School as Heritage takes a 7-0 lead at the 4:35 mark on a 29-yard pass play from Eli Tagulis to Braden Walters. And number 2, Cam Ronner, lines up to take the kick. Ronner hits the up back, and it's going to be an onside kick. He bounced it off the up line, and Heritage, with an onside kick, gets the ball back at the 47-yard line of Woodland. I'll tell you what, that was a line drive. He just smoked it right off the up back, and I didn't see who got the ball, but it might have been Walters up there. But somebody come across the line and made a great recovery. So Heritage rolls the dice and come up with the ball. They're going to try see if they can score twice here in this first quarter and put a lead on Woodland and never look back.
As a former guy who can kick the ball pretty far, that was a dot.
Martin in the backfield, trips on the left. Drops back. There's a pass out to Litchfield. Litchfield cuts it back upfield.
Flag on the play.
Pushing the back is the initial indication. That call is at the spot of the foul, and that was right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to put the ball at the 48-yard line and then march off 10 yards.
Let me take off my pass yards for Eli Tagulis on that one.
I'm glad you was able to get back here after you finished choking that other donut down.
I'm not going to lie. You told me they were good, and I underestimated. I've had 4 already.
You weren't very good at math. I think it was 5.
No, it was 4.
Okay, just check.
I know that math.
They're little donuts, too. They're
They're cake-sized donuts. Like, they're pretty big.
4 minutes on the clock. Tagulis hands off to Martin. Martin runs right into the defensive line of Woodland, gains about a yard on the play. That's going to bring up second down and at 19. Martin, this is the first time runs up the middle. I think he's a little bit better shifty on the outside.
I think he is, kind of on that sweep.
Twins to the left, one back in the backfield, tight end set on one side. Tagulis rolls out to his right. Throws across the middle. He's got Litchfield, pits him right in the breadbasket. Nice catch there by Litchfield. And he's out close to first down. They're going to mark him about 3 yards short as he's at the 41-yard line. And I tell you what, he had guys deep, and they're deep coverage, and he just drug Litchfield across the middle with a nice little reception.
We said at the start, Zeke Litchfield, senior, 6'6", 214. I'm going to throw it right into to that number every time.
Big hands. Tagulis hands off to number 3 as he bounces off right tackle. That is Weber. Weber with some nice yardage, not quite enough for the first down. That is going to bring up 4th and about 2. I think they are in a 4-down territory here. Bringing in a different package here. Tagulis goes off the field. They're going to punt this one away. Nope. Tagulis goes out and gets the play from Jeremy Hollinger. Bring their team to the line. Timeout called by Heritage as they want to talk this over and maybe decide if they want to try and go for this here. We're going to take a timeout with them. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube Radio.
Meyer Auto Sales in downtown Monroeville is your local home for sales, service, and body work. Celebrating 100 years in business, Meyer is a longtime supporter of high school athletics and a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Come and see them for all your auto service needs, from oil changes to brake services, along with towing services and a full-service body shop. Meyer Auto Sales encourages you to support your local team. Get on out to the ball game and stop in the next time your car needs service. Meyer Auto Sales, a cornerstone of downtown Monroeville.
The United Way of Adams County campaign has begun, and we're excited about reaching our new campaign goal in serving individuals and agencies right here in Decatur, Bern, Monroe, and Geneva. You can be assured that your donation stays right here in Adams County by giving to the United Way. If you're interested in volunteering or contributing to our campaign, please come see us at 218 East Monroe Street or online at unitedwayofadamscounty.com.
Welcome back to WZBD YouTube radio channel, and it is a pass out to Litchfield, and they're going to mark him out inside the 1-yard line, and Tagulis rolled out to his left on a naked bootleg. Everybody else went right, and Litchfield drags across the middle of the field, had one man to beat, and he was well out in front of him. And Litchfield, they go from the, where was that ball at? About the 41-yard line?
Yeah, 39.
39 down to the inside the 1. So nice pass play there from Tagulis to Litchfield as they're inside the red zone here. It's 1st and goal from the 1. Tight formation here. No wide receivers out. And Litchfield, Tagulis drops the ball and falls on it. Man, almost disaster again. Down inside the red zone again.
Yeah,
just
right
about turned the
red
ball.
Zone twice.
Just about turned it over. So that's going to bring up 2nd and goal. They've lost a yard on the play, so give Tagulis a -1 on that. Hollinger out on the field, gives Tagulis the play. Makes his way back in. 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go here in quarter number 1. Here from Etzler Field at Woodlan High School. Tagulis up under center. Turns. Hands off to number 23. That is C.J. Bryant.
I think they fumbled it again.
They did. C.J. Bryant fumbles the ball. Drew Fleek with another recovery. Heritage fumbles twice in the red zone. This time the ball recovered at the 5-yard line. Woodland takes over once again. Turnovers are crucial here as Heritage gets the ball back, drives the length of the field again, and can't punch it in.
I think you said earlier Woodland needs to wrap on the tackle. Heritage, we got to learn what the pigskin is, and we got to wrap that into the pads.
So Woodland takes over here, ball on the 5-yard line, 1st and 10. Turns, hands off to the second back through, and he's quickly swarmed there. Number 6, Drew Fleek with the ball. A minute 30 and running here in this first quarter. Heritage on the board first with a 7-0 lead here, but they could have had 2 more scores as they've turned the ball over. I know that Coach Hollinger will not be happy about those turnovers tomorrow at breakfast. That dude drinks a lot of coffee, man. That's why he's always kind of jacked up and wired.
I'm a fellow enthusiast of a lot of caffeine.
Once again, Woodland comes to the line. 3 backs in the backfield, no wide receivers. Quarterback keeps it, dives down. That is number 11, Ty Loudon. Yeah. Very little gain on the play. They're going to make it 3rd down and 7. Heritage defense is tough enough to prevent Woodlan from scoring any after those turnovers, but just the fact to get down there and not get in the end zone. 40 seconds left to go here as the play comes in from the sideline. That is Shaden Snyder with the play. Loudon gives the play to his team. 30 seconds left to go on the clock. It's probably the last play of this quarter. Snap, handoff goes to the second back through, and he's swallowed up quickly. Very little gain on the play, maybe one. So this will bring up 4th and 7 with 10 seconds left to go. Woodlan takes the timeout. We'll take it with him. Back with more high school football on Friday night here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Welcome to Cozy Cottage, 937 North 2nd Street in Decatur. Your place for fresh cut and silk flowers, gifts of faith and friendship, a place for alterations and custom sewing, memorial gifts and flowers, and in-home decor and design consultation. Hi, I'm Dee Dee Evans. My husband Todd and I have our shop, Cozy Cottage, in the former Ritter's Flower location. Stop in to look around or grab a last-minute gift of flowers. We look forward to your visit. Cozy Cottage, where charm meets grace.
The allure and the charm of the drive-in theater lives on locally at the Vandell Drive-In on US 30 just east of Van Wert. For more than 75 years, moviegoers, families, and lovebirds have enjoyed the simplicity of the drive-in and enjoying the popcorn on a Friday or Saturday night. Showing this weekend, Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder star in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, and Josh Hartnett plays the lead role in M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. 2 shows for the price of one at the Vandell Drive-In.
Welcome back to WZBD's YouTube channel broadcast here as Woodlan punts from their end zone. A nice punt as he gets it away. Walters comes up, and Walters lets this one go again. The ball's going to make it out across midfield down there at the 48-yard line of Heritage. Let's see if Heritage can put one in here as we start this second quarter here. But nice punt out of the end zone by Woodlan to get Heritage decent field position at the 48-yard line. Manny, that Vandell Drive-In showing Beetlejuice. That Tim Burton's a freaky guy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a strange guy.
I'm excited to see Michael Keaton in a movie in a long time, though. Michael Keaton's. I like Michael Keaton.
M. Night Shyamalan.
They, I think I saw something on an interview where Michael Keaton said, I'm happy that I turned down a lot of roles. I want to be a dad first, and I was like, I respect that.
Half second left to go in this first quarter. Yeah, I thought they let it wind down. Goulas pitches out to Martin. And Martin gets stuck in the backfield, just about lost the ball, breaks some tackles, and makes it up for a 2-yard gain, but that was almost disaster again, Manny.
It's almost the 4th turnover.
So with that, now the quarter has ended. Second quarter will start. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Football season means great games and great food. Hi, this is Jennifer, and the place to get your tailgate treats is Manly Meats. Whether feeding a few or an entire team, Manly's can meet your needs. Wings, buffalo chicken dip, coney sauce, pulled pork, meat and cheese trays, plus so much more. Or, if you don't want to cook, give us a call and see what's available on our catering menu. Let us be your protein destination for the family or the whole team. Manly Meats, just 4 miles east of Monroe.
Hey, what are you all down about?
You know that car accident I was in and it wasn't my fault? The insurance company isn't even willing to pay my full medical bills.
Why don't you call Glazer Nebs, where there is no fee if no recovery?
I can't afford an attorney to fight the insurance company with all their resources.
I said at Glazer Nebs, there is no fee if no recovery.
Maybe I can just call them with some questions about the police report and my injuries. I wondered what I have to pay them.
I said at Glazer Nebs, they have a free consultation, and there is no fee if no recovery.
Call Glazer and Ebbs in Decatur at 728-9997.
And Rex needs to wake up. Marking off my commercials here. Back at Woodlan High School. We've changed field directions now as the Heritage Patriots are going left to right on your radio dial. Sun is setting behind us here. Tagulas brings his team to line with a 7-0 lead here as we start the second quarter. Drops back. Looks deep. He's got a man. That's Walters deep. Can he catch up to the ball? Oh, had a hand on a shoulder pad there.
No flag.
You could have thrown a flag and nobody would have complained, I think. A lot of air underneath the ball as Tagulas got the ball out there. No problem. Walters couldn't quite run it down. Got a hand on it.
our sideline official right here. His wind beard is telling us that the wind was going with Tagulis at his back there.
That's our wind sock, pretty much. Second down and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. Tagulis splits, trips out to the left. One wide receiver back to the right. Oh, and he gets smoked. Number 6, Drew Fleek, blitz from the backside, and Tagulis turned and looked and just saw him right when he got there. Manny, the phrase is, he got trucked.
He got trucked. I had a good one. There. Fleek made the tackle, but Eli Tagulis said, "Holy Fleek," and he was right in front of him.
Second, let's see, it's going to bring up 4th down and 7. 14 yards to go. Number 2, the punter, Cam Ronner, comes in.
Man, he went in that backfield untouched.
Nice defensive call by the Woodland Warriors there. Here they just need another man on the line as Brady Boyle makes his way out there. Cam Ronner, a great baseball player on the Heritage team. Ball bounced about 10 times. Comes down. Nice coverage there by Heritage. And they're going to down it right at the 25-yard line. Ronner did a great job to make a one-handed catch there after about a 3-hopper as they change into the field here. This will be Woodland's turn to take over. They're now heading from right to left. It'll be first down and 10 from the 25-yard line here as we are 10:40 left to go in this first quarter. Heritage once again was down in the red zone, couldn't score. They have a 7-0 to get something going here. Running a wing T, first back through, tackled by his own man for some reason. Number 10, Shaden Snyder had the ball, and Jake Lay come through the line and basically jumped his back and knocked him down. That was a solo tackle for Jake Lay. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10. No, they don't have it changed. That's going to be 2nd down and 7. Once again, 3 backs back in the backfield. Double tight end set. Try to jump him offside here. Ball goes to number 4 as he breaks off left tackle. Nice tackle made by the Patriots, number 19, Max Morales. Another one of those fine baseball players in his Heritage squad. Holding down part of the defensive line as Ozet Pa, number 79 for the Heritage Patriots. Ozet Pa is a senior, 5'10", 316 is what they list him at, Manny. Some of your friends at Multimatic may be related to Ozet Pa.
It might be. But I'll tell you what, 5'10", 316. Wow.
He's solid. He's playing at the nose tackle spot right now. Heritage on the defensive side of the ball. Woodland brings their team to the line. Quarterback up under center. Hands off to the second man through. Makes a yard maybe. That's still going to bring up 4th and 1. And they're on their end of the field. I would look for them to punt this ball away. A little bit too early to gamble here with 8:52 in the second quarter to go. Ball sitting at the 34-yard line.
I'll tell you what. One of the unsung heroes right now is this front line of this Heritage defense. They are smothering the run attempts right now from Woodland.
Number 23, C.J. Barnett, playing one of those defensive spots. He's 5'8", 178, but he's in there holding down the line from that left tackle spot. Woodland try to get a hard count. Oh, and there's going to be a first down. Oh, and he almost broke the tackle. Number 11 for the Patriots, Gary Gerber, is able to make the tackle.
Gary Gerber keeps that a 7-0 lead for them still. If he's the last man on that line, that's a touchdown.
Fleek with a nice carry for a first down. He was breaking tackles. On short yardage, they got everybody up there, and they were over pursuing, and he went right through the middle. It's going to be a first down and goal to go here with 10 yards. Ball on a 48-yard line, still in their own half of the field, trying to work their way into the Heritage end. Woodlan brings their team to line. Running at one wing T, double tight end set. Hands off the end. Oh, just about missed a handoff there. He stopped short of line of scrimmage. Give him a TFL as the Heritage defensive line swarms him and pushes him back. They're going to give him forward progress and spot the ball right where it was at the 47. Big Charlie Riddle coming in off the sideline along with number 57. That is Trayshawn Washington. Trayshawn, a freshman, 5'10", 290, 286.
That is a big front line for Heritage.
Heritage.
Riddle, Ozetpa.
Heritage with some big guys out there, underclassmen.
And right behind them, number 9, Mason Abbott playing that center linebacker spot. He's been all over the place.
Hands off to the third back through, and he's tackled in the backfield. Once again, number 8, Aiden Bowers, Alden Bowers comes in, makes a tackle. They're going to let him fall forward for a small gain. So third down and 11. Woodland just can't get anything going. They haven't really put the ball in the air yet, but their running game is kind of getting squashed in the middle here. This big defensive line for Heritage, making sure they don't get many yards. Play comes in from the sideline from number 10, Shaden Snyder. Loudon breaks the huddle. He's going to send twins out to the left. 2 backs back in the backfield. Rohrbacher says, I don't like what I see. He's going to call a timeout. We'll be back with more football here in the second quarter as 5:53 left to go in the first quarter. And Heritage still with a 7-0 lead with Woodland driving here. You're listening to High School Football on WZBD Radio YouTube channel.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber. 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pull barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday.
Welcome back to Woodland High School. We are at Etzler Field here, just outside of Woodburn, Indiana. Rick Brewer along with Manny Brewer as Heritage has broke their tackle. With 5:53, they come out on the defensive side of the ball. Woodland comes out, brings their team to the line. Coach Rohrbacher didn't like what he saw. He wanted to call up a better play for 3rd and 11 here. Try to get something before this halftime runs down. Snap, drops back, and he's got a guy in his face. That is number 21, Grayson Mullen. Mullins comes in and sacks him for about a 6-yard loss. So Mullins makes sure that 4th down is going to be a punting down for the Woodland Warriors, and a great defensive stop there for the Heritage Patriots.
Grayson Mullins said, hey, you guys blitzed Eli Tagulis. I'm going to blitz Ty Loudon.
Loudon, same thing as Tagulis. He turned and rolled out right into Mullins' arms. Heritage has to get a few extra guys in there. Their punt receive team. Walters back to receive. Nice punt. It's up. Walters says, get out of the way. Comes up and points at and tells his team, get out of the way. Nice punt there as Ocker gets the ball down inside the 25-yard line. They're going to mark it at 24, and that's where Heritage will take over with 5:05 left to go in this second quarter. They have a 7-0 lead over the Woodland Warriors, and let's see if they can drive down the field without fumbling the ball this time after they've had 2 terrible fumbles inside the red zone that have cost them some almost guaranteed points.
I'll tell you what, Dad, from playing in my time on turf, AstroTurf compared to a regular grass field, that ball gets so much more bounce as soon as Braden Walter sees it. If you got a little bit of wind and the sun's in your eyes right now, that thing is bouncing once and it is going 15 yards behind.
What are they doing line up? There's a penalty on the play on Woodland. holding, defensive holding on the kick, on a return. So kind of a late delayed call, but Heritage gains some yardage there, so they're going to move the ball up to the 34-yard line. I didn't recognize that hand gesture for what the call was. But Tagulis brings his team to the line here. He's going to split twins out to the right, one wide receiver out to the left. Martin's the back in the backfield. He comes up, slices, dices, works his way up through the line of scrimmage, out for about a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7. 4:49 and counting here in this first half. Heritage with a 7-0 lead once again. Tagulis, snap. He's got a man deep, and he throws it to the sidelines. Overthrown. The intended receiver was Litchfield, number 28. Ball goes out of bounds. Stops the clock. Incomplete pass. Set the ball back up. Heritage going no huddle here. They've got the old signboards on the side. Kids flashing signs. They got the old pew-pew up over there, Manny.
I see that.
Got a pew-pew.
They do have a pew-pew.
Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. Tagulis looks over the top. He's being chased. There's a hold. There's a hold. Tagulis gets rid of the ball, and it's knocked down, intercepted. No, ball's on the ground. Everybody saw that hold.
Yeah, it was a hold.
When the jersey gets stretched out, everybody on this side of the field saw that. That's going to bring up 4th down and 7, so Heritage is going to have to punt the ball away as Woodlan's going to get the ball back as number 10, Shaden Snyder, drops back to receive the punt. Cam Ronner in to do the kicking duties. Ronner had a tough snap to handle last time, did a great job of getting the ball up off of two hops. Woodland with too many players on the field, and he's going to have to call a timeout. He calls timeout. We're going to dial up a couple of commercials. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube Radio.
Deep in the heart of downtown Hoagland lies a hidden gem. Hoagland Pizza and Pub is the heart and soul of the quiet little town of Hoagland. With great food, drinks, live entertainment, and conversations with friends both old and new. Hoagland Pizza and Pub feels like home. Order our famous Wildcatter, named after the famed Hoagland Wildcats, or one of our made-to-order subs, and pick it up from our easy and convenient pickup window. Hoagland Pizza and Pub, with the best pizza in downtown Hoagland. Order yours today. Call 639-6600 and take a drive to beautiful Hoagland, Indiana for your next meal.
Welcome back to Heritage High School. Heritage's game against Woodland. We're at Woodland High School. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer. And Manny, from a text I just got from the studio, they're having trouble with the Muncie Central game on radio, and put me in, coach. We're up, babe.
I'm ready to play. What's going on, sports fans?
We are on 92.7 and YouTube. It's 7-0. Heritage getting ready to punt away here. Cam Ronner. Nice snap this time. Ronner with a good boot. Nice kick. Ball's down to the 20-yard line. Taken there by Shaden Snyder. He's going to snap his way back, and he's got a nice little run back here. He's going to cross midfield and across the 45-yard line. Tackle made there by the punter, number 2, Cam Ronner. Great run back there by Shaden Snyder. And that's going to give a Heritage some defense that they have to put up here as Woodland gets the ball on the 44-yard line as they take over here. Woodland has really not dialed up much offense here. Had one big run for a first down that last series, but Heritage defense has pretty much been stifling here tonight.
Yes, they have. That front line of Heritage has been really just putting a stop to this T formation on the offense.
So Woodland's going to bring their team to the line with 4:11 left to go here in this first half. Once again, no second quarter sponsor on YouTube. If you'd like to be there, just let Dane know. Quarterback up under center, turns, pitches to the third back through. He's going to be tackled there by Walters for a loss of down. Walters is the first man to hit him, and then number 4, Brady Boyle, comes up and puts the finishing touches on him, drops him. That's about a 3-yard loss right there as they mark the ball at the 47-yard line. You're going to keep hitting them donuts. We might have to send you down for another bag.
Man, I know. I got to be careful. Now that you guys are just joining us, a lot of me and my dad conversation tonight has just been about donuts. Leo Lions Club donuts. Oof.
Well, Woodlan Lion.
Woodlan.
Well,
It said Leo Lions.
Oh, was it Leo
Yeah,
Lion?
it said Leo Lion.
Huh.
Leo Lion Club.
Okay.
I mean, maybe I can't read, but I don't know.
Well, I know it's the Lions Club. 3:19 left to go as Woodlan hurries up to the line here. Turns, hands off to the second back through, and he's instantly hit by number 8, Alden Bowers.
Man, that looked like a backbreaker of a tackle. Ooh.
Put a scorpion on him, didn't he?
Kind of.
And Coach Rohrbacher is going to take another timeout with 3:04 to go here. It's going to be 4th down, and he's going to talk it over to his team. Let's play another commercial here, and man, don't want to forget last commercial there, Hoagland Pizza Pub. You and your girl ever get out to Hoagland? Stop in at Hoagland Pizza Pub.
Hoagland Pizza Pub.
Hoagland Pizza Pub.
I'll have to ask the future in-laws if they want to go there sometime.
It's the best pizza in Hoagland. We'll just stay right here as we've made our way one time through our commercial plays here tonight.
What's the old saying, Dad? Timeouts don't go with you on the bus. You might as well use them.
So Woodland looking at a 3rd down and 14 here. It is 3:04 left to go in this first half. Heritage with a 7-0 lead. And Heritage has been inside the red zone twice and handed the ball back to Woodland. Woodland couldn't do anything with it either time, but Heritage very easily could add an extra 2 more touchdowns on the board.
Combined in this first half, just stat-wise alone, Eli Tagulis has 110 passing yards, and Nazir Martin and Lucas Weber have a combined total of rushing yards of 91. But the score is still only 0-7. They have failed to get that punch in on red zone twice now.
Heritage just needs to hang on to the ball for sure. Clock at 3:04. They're looking at a 3rd and 14 is Woodland. Hard count. Drops back for the pass. Throws across the middle. Oh, the ball is tipped and touched. It's a tip drill out there. As number 9, Mason Abbott, got the hand on a first tip. Then it went off, and number 2, Carter Fleek, got a hand on it. And Braden Walters came in and put the slam dunk on it, put it to the ground, because if Fleek catches that ball the second time, there's nobody behind him.
I'll tell you what, I think about 4 Heritage defenders all touched the ball, and the ball did not move. It just stayed in the same spot, and they all kind of ran right by.
The old tip grill. So it's 2:58 left to go in this first half. Woodland drops back in the punting formation with Carter Fleek doing the kicking. Nice punt, high punt. Fair catch by Walters. He comes up and actually first catch on a punt he's been able to make. So Heritage takes over with 2:52 left to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for them. Let's see if they can drive one in and get a score here before they're going to half and open up the lead here. They very easily could be up 21-0 right now.
Like you said, Dad, that is the first fair catch made by Braden Walter. We've seen a lot of the ball bounce, and then just with that new turf here at Woodland, that's nice, big, beautiful stadium, that thing just bounced off that concrete and just flew backwards each time.
Carter Fleek's been doing a great job of punting, as has Cam Router. These teams have put the ball back and forth to each other several times. Heritage is going to split trips right here. Oh, Tagulis with a naked bootleg. Fakes a handoff to Martin. They're going to call that a block in the back. It was totally unnecessary. Number 13, Jackson Carr, was out there, and Tagulis had the man beat, and he was on his way to the ground, and they called holding on him. You guys kind of pushed him to the ground. Tell you what, there's a big play. He had trips to the right, and he turns around and runs a naked bootleg to the other side, and he's got about an 18 or 19-yard gain. Called back for a penalty.
Man, Tagulis had me. I was watching Nazir Martin on that handoff.
I wonder why Tagulis was so far out there by himself. It's like, oh, he still got the ball. I just now realized, Manny, we're up high enough. We're looking at the wind turbines over there in Ohio.
Yes, we are.
I didn't see it until now. I've been looking down at the field.
It does kind of give me the Field of Dreams vibe out here, Dad, in the middle of nowhere.
Heritage is very similar. Heritage stadium backs right up to the corn out there in Monroeville. Flat Rock, Indiana, as Dane calls it. Quick pitch out to Litchfield. Litchfield has a man beat, Nice stiff arm as he gets run out of bounds, and he's got enough for the first down. So that ball goes from the 41 out to the, he was on the 31 out to the 45-yard line. 2:20 left to go here in this first half. Second quarter winding down here as Tagulis with a nice target there. They ran like a bubble screen as Litchfield drops back off the line. Had two guys out there blocking for him. Walter split out to the right. Martin in the backfield. Out to Litchfield once again. Nice catch. Litchfield turns upfield, puts a move on a guy. He's got enough for a first down. And he goes down inside the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him down at the 43. And I tell you what, that little bubble screen's working out there in Litchfield. Once he makes the catch, that yak, the yards after catch.
The yak.
The yak, yards after catch. Nice gain there as he goes down to the 45-yard line of Woodlan. They're going no huddle here. Once again, he throws the same play going the other way as Litchfield. Nice block out there by Walters. Litchfield gets taken down inside the 20-yard line. They're going to mark him down at about the, they're going to call holding on Walters on here.
I'll tell you what,
they're going to
Dad.
call procedure penalty. The referee with the windsock here just called an illegal procedure.
It was a good joke, and I'm proud I said it. That was a funny one.
Well, the thing is that it is really, really white. It's almost whiter than white.
He could get a part-time gig at Santa.
No, it's too small. But I'd be proud of that beard. It'd take me my whole lifetime to grow a beard that long. So they mark the ball back at the 48-yard line. They bring that one back.
From being your son, who has the exact same genetics as you, yes, we both have baby faces.
So Heritage ran the same play 3 times in a row from side to side to side. And now he's going to split trips out to the left, to the right again. One back out to the right. Tagulis looks at the line. He's in the pistol. He's got Martin behind him. Makes a call, drops back. He's looking for that guy on the left. Oh, nice juggle catch there by Gary Gerber. Gerber makes a catch. They're going to move the ball up and see if they gain some of that back from that penalty. They're going to spot the ball on the 38-yard line. So it's going to be second and call it 7. Minute 7 left to go here in this first half. Tagulis once again. It's number 3 with the ball out here, and he's got lots of room to run. Good blocking out front. He went to get tackled, and he did go down. Gets taken down at the 15-yard line. Nice play there by Lucas Weber.
And I'll tell you what, these little bubble passes that Tagulis is throwing, they're working really well. I almost want to count them as rushing yards because the toss is so small, but it's technically receiving yards.
Nice little catch out there once again. There's another penalty flag thrown there. 48.5 seconds left to go as Heritage bit by the penalty bug here.
Holding penalty against the Patriots.
And there have been a lot of flag calls tonight, Dan. A lot of penalty calls.
Ball taken out to the 12-yard line.
So they're going to mark the ball at the 12-yard line.
8 seconds left in the second period.
So it's going to be 1st and 12. Ball sitting on the 15. Yeah, that's the 17-yard line. The guy doing the scoreboard's having trouble here tonight. They're going to put twins to the left. Oh, trips to the left. Tagulis looks both ways. He rolls out. Got a guy across the middle. Throws it out. He's got Litchfield. Litchfield cannot make the play. Nice pass protection there by number 2 as Fleek breaks that one up as Litchfield went up for it. And Fleek, good size himself. He's 6'3". He goes up. That's a nice matchup for Woodlan to break that pass play up. 39.9 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Say, Fleek also listed as 6'3".
So Tagulis looks over at the sideline. Litchfield goes off the field.
Look at the old boards.
They get Mason Abbott comes in here, gets to play. Tagulis lines up.
I think Litchfield almost brought that one in.
It was very close. Good play by Fleek to get his hand in on it. Tagulis rolls out to his right. Got a guy in the back of the end zone. Is Walters, and he run out of real estate. Out the back of the end zone. That's going to bring up third down. Still 32.7 seconds left. Incomplete pass kills the clock, so nothing lost there. So we wind our way down to the first half here. We're about ready to go into the Arnold Lumber halftime show.
32.7 left on the clock here.
Woodland has turned on the lights here as they start to flicker, as our sun's starting to go down here at the 7:56 time slot.
It's getting a little bit chilly now.
He's got a deep man, and Litchfield looks over his shoulder, and Tagulis throws that so it couldn't be intercepted, but it goes out of bounds. Another incomplete pass. This is going to bring up 4th and 12. Let's see what Coach Hollinger dials up here.
Those little bubble screens he's been running have been very, very lucrative.
He's trying to get into the end zone here. He's going to have one play to get the ball into the end zone. They're going to turn the ball over here to Woodland with 27 seconds left to go. The Woodland crowd trying to cheer on their team. Trips to the right here. Tagulis looks at the play. Checks his wristband. Timeout called by Coach Hollinger. Didn't like what he saw. I will take a timeout with him. Back with more action here in the first half on WZBD YouTube channel on WZBD Radio.
DeVos Johnson's Wick Baker in Ainsworth is now DeVos Baker Ainsworth in Razo. While the name is different, our dedication to serving Adams County and surrounding areas remains the same as when L.C. DeVos began his practice nearly 150 years ago. Our name celebrates the future of our office while honoring the legacy and dedication to clients displayed by our founding member and the 3 generations of DeVos attorneys that followed him. Call Tim Baker, Scott Ainsworth, Luke Ainsworth, or Ann Razzo to experience the same dedicated and knowledgeable service in meeting your legal needs.
If you're thinking of building an addition or remodeling or just starting from scratch and you want to add the beauty of a built-in or freestanding gas fireplace, the folks at Hitzer Fireplace and Patio, 269 East Main Street in Bern have the expertise and craftsmen to install a gas, coal, or wood fireplace and design staff to help you decide which will serve your needs best. Cozy, warm, fuel-efficient, and mood-setting. Call Hitzer, 589-8536.
Welcome back to Woodland High School. As Tagulis looking at 4th down. He's got a guy across the middle, overthrown over Litchfield, and they're going to turn the ball over on downs.
Ooh, Litchfield slow to get up on that one.
Took a hit right there at the end. So Woodland's going to take over. And the ball is still spotted right on the 17-yard line. So Woodland takes over here. Heritage inside the red zone again. Could not get the ball in. So now Woodland looks like they're going to go in victory formation. They do. They take one snap, take a knee, and that will end our first half. Heritage, I'm telling them to run the clock, boys. Heritage is going to take a 7-0 lead into the locker room at halftime, but very well could have been a 21-0 lead. So we're going to head into our Arnold Lumber halftime show right after these commercials from our fine sponsors here on WZBD YouTube channel.
We select our insurance companies the same way you do, very carefully. When you work with us, you can count on receiving fast, courteous, and professional service and quality protection through Auto Owners Insurance. For a no-problem approach for your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, ask us about the No Problem Company, Auto Owners Insurance.
See Toby, Mark, Kyle, or Barb at Graber Insurance with offices on Highway 27 North in Bern and 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur.
At Three Rivers Federal Credit Union, we're focused on empowering you to achieve financial wellness by offering the resources and support you need every step of the way. We're equally committed to bettering lives in our region through volunteerism, community funding and partnerships, college scholarships, and more. We give back to the people, places, and ideas that matter most to you. Learn more at threeriversfcu.org. Three Rivers is federally insured by the NCUA.
Habegger's Ace Lumber and Burn is a full-line, full-service lumber yard. We give you knowledgeable staff and personalized service. We offer quality materials that will help you complete your next home or farm project. We offer lumber and roofing, insulation, drywall, siding, windows and doors, Benjamin Moore paint, and much more. Call Habegger's Ace Lumber at 1-800-772-5223.
For almost 30 years, Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert has been a trusted name for high quality and beautiful jewelry, custom designs, and repairs. Family-owned Slusher's Jewelry wants to be your personal jeweler. So visit their store across from Wendy's in Van Wert, on Facebook, or check out their website, slushersjewelry.com, to view their vast online collection of quality jewelry. Slusher's Jewelry in Van Wert, your hometown family-owned jeweler since 1995.
Two Brothers Bar and Restaurant, located at the corner of 3rd Street and US 224 in the heart of downtown Decatur, is your home for great meals, a cozy atmosphere, catering, and now outdoor dining. Grab lunch under the shade at one of their outdoor tables. Whenever you come, Two Brothers is the perfect place to sit and enjoy a meal, offering burgers, wings, chili, ribs, appetizers, salads, daily soup specials, a banquet room, late night entertainment, and much more. For your next meal, visit Two Brothers Bar and Restaurant in Decatur.
Sports season, movies, or your favorite new TV show. Hi, this is Tina, and I want to introduce you to the season's biggest new must-see TV, 100-inch television for under $4,000. Smart Google LED panel TV, only available at selected authorized dealers. Imagine watching your favorite team on lifelike spectacular television. This is more than a TV, it's entertainment as you have never experienced. Stop in to view a new era in television at Innovative Concepts Audio Video, 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur. We bring technology to you.
Welcome back to Woodland High School, Etzler Field, Rexboro along with Manny Brewer. We made it to halftime here. Woodland trails Heritage by the score of 7-0, and that 7 points came from a 29-yard pass play from Eli Tagulas to Braden Walters. That first score, that came at 4:35. Heritage has been inside a red zone 2 other times and fumbled the ball away. Woodland has not been able to capitalize on it. Our score here at halftime is now 7-0. Now with a few halftime stats is Manny Brewer.
All right, in the Heritage first half, like I said, those stats earlier, they seem extremely high for only being in a 0-7 game. Like Dad said, 1 touchdown for a 29-yard pass from Tagulas to Braden Walter. First half, Eli Tagulas with 122 passing yards. Nazir Martin with 90 rushing yards and Zeke Litchfield with 58 rushing yards. On the Woodland side of things, Ty Loudon has about 22 passing yards of himself, and Drew Fleek with 34 rushing yards, and Shaden Snyder with 30 rushing yards.
Thanks for those updates, Manny. The Woodland Warrior Marching Band is on the field, ready to perform their halftime show. And Manny, I think they have a extremely high number of xylophones on the field. I count 5. I don't know what your max xylophone number is, but I think 5 is a good number. We are on the Arnold Lumber halftime show. We need any building materials. You need Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring metal for garage or pole barn construction and much, much more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. I'm going to take this opportunity to play some more commercials, and I think Nathaniel said he heard there was some pizza in the press box down there, so we're going to make a little run down there and grab a couple slices. Back with more halftime show here from WZBD Radio YouTube channel.
Renting a dumpster and working out the details are the last things you want to do when you're trying to complete your home project. That's why the guys at Daily Dumpster Rentals and Hauling from right here in Adams County should be your choice to call. They have the right dumpster, the right truck, and the right expertise to get you the best value for your precious dollar. So before you make a call to one of the big companies who don't know the roads of Adams County like the boys at Daily do, look up Daily, D-A-I-L-E-Y, on Facebook soon.
Does your heating system need a good end-of-the-season tune-up from Masters Heating and Cooling? Now is the time to tune up your heating and cooling system.
At Masters, we have technicians that can service most makes and models of furnaces and heat pumps at low-cost seasonal special pricing. Contact Masters Heating and Cooling at 1045 South 11th Street in Decatur. On the web at mastersheatcool.com to schedule your preventative maintenance checkup now.
This is Manager Matt Brown of Best One in Monroe with some big September savings. Now through September 30th, get $100 off instantly when you buy a set of 4 eligible Bridgestone or Firestone all-terrain or matched traction tires. Plus, get $100 back by mail on a Visa prepaid card when you use your Best One credit card. Subject to credit approval, see store or bestoneofmonroe.com for details. Best One in Monroe, selling tires, serving people.
Miller Land Surveying is one of Northeast Indiana's premier full-service land surveying firms. From lot and boundary surveys to large topographical, commercial, and industrial surveys, Miller Land Surveying can help you with all of your surveying needs. With a seasoned staff, the latest technology, and a drive for perfection, rest assured your project will be done professionally and efficiently completed every time. MLS is proud to support today's broadcast and encourages everyone to get out and support local athletes.
Why lose out to pain? Visit Dr. Carla Grody at Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur. She's a specialist in the utilization of proven non-force techniques to treat injuries of all kinds requiring professional chiropractic care. Call 724-2510 for an appointment with Dr. Carla Grody. Open Monday through Thursday, closed Friday and Saturday. Grody Chiropractic, 320 West Monroe Street, Decatur.
When faced with the difficult task of making arrangements for your loved one, many emotions and questions arise. What would they want me to do if they were here? Where is the money coming from? How much should I spend? Do they want burial or cremation? The staff at Haggard, Hershey, and Zelt Funeral Home can help you navigate these tough questions. Make your wishes known and allow us to make sure that your wishes are carried out. Call Ryan Hershey or Eric Zelt at 260-724-7167 to schedule an appointment today.
Join the team at Smith Brothers of Bern, where they pride themselves on providing their employees with a family atmosphere. Smith Brothers is currently hiring with a Monday through Friday work week in an air-conditioned environment. Employees are not required to wear uniforms and can listen to music while they work. Starting wages are $17.50 to $21 an hour at the end of their first year with a yearly bonus incentive and a competitive benefit package. Apply online at smithbrothersfurniture.com or in person at Smith Brothers, 356 Monroe Street in Bern.
Welcome back to Woodlan High School here in just outside of Monroeville, Indiana. I'm sorry, just outside of Woodburn, Indiana. We can see the B.F. Goodrich plant from here. Update from Steve Rouse back at the studio that Bluffton and South Adams were into the first quarter. Bluffton 6, South Adams 0. At the end of quarter number 1 is Columbus City 34, Belmont 0. Thank you for those updates, Steve. We have 6 minutes and 10 seconds left to go in this halftime show. It's the Arnold Lumber halftime show. Arnold Lumber at 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring number 1 grade lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus erected or material only garage and pole barn designs. Arnold Lumber provides it all. The Woodland Band has finished their performance as they go to haul off their 5 xylophones and 2 electric organs. Dial you back up so you can do some talking there.
So you're going to turn me back on. I'm live.
Well, we got a spare minute here as we grabbed a slice of pizza. And glad to have you join us here on WZBD 92.7 FM. Also, still on YouTube tonight.
Double dipping.
Heard the some technical difficulties at AC versus Muncie Central tonight. Steve, if you get a chance, you tell me what the score of that game is. That would be great for an update for us. But we are here live from Woodland High School. We are at halftime. Heritage with a 7-0 to lead. But Manny, what'd you have? They were up close to 200 yards in total offense.
Eli Tagulis has 122 passing yards for himself, and Nazar Martin by himself has 85, and Zeke Litchfield has 41. So Heritage offense has been firing on all cylinders. But the only cylinder that we are missing is the one where we're holding the ball. And that's it. That is the only thing that's keeping this game, like you said, from being 0-21.
So with that, let's take a couple more commercials as there's 4 minutes and 31 seconds left to go on the clock. We'll be back with the second half kickoff as Heritage received the first kickoff. So Woodland will get the kick to start the second half. You're listening to high school football on W Channel and 92.7 FM.
When it comes to your home, there are things the handyman in you wants to do. And then there's things that should be left to the experts. When it comes to seamless gutters, there's only one choice in our area, and that's SureFlow Seamless Gutters in Decatur. Tired of gutters that leak at every seam and every downspout? Call the guys at SureFlow. Putting on a new metal roof and want your gutters to do the job they're meant to do? Call SureFlow. Find them online at seamlessgutters.net or give them a call. SureFlow Gutters, 260-888-5062.
At Ms. Lehman, we've been offering professional realty and auction services since 1960. Taking over ownership of the company in 2021, Bart Lehman has been in the business full-time for 35 years and is proud to be part of the community of Adams and surrounding counties. Visit MsLehman.com to browse our current listings or give Bart a call about your auction or property needs. Ms. Lehman proudly supports today's broadcast on WZBD and asks you to keep them in mind the next time you need their services.
We all love Adams County, and nowhere else reflects the rich cultural fabric of the county like the Monroe Livestock Auction. With sales every Tuesday evening, the Monroe Livestock Auction is excited to help local farmers in the community market their livestock, small animals, produce, and flowers. Visit the auction at 200 East and 200 South. Small animals sell at 5 o'clock, and livestock starts at 6:30. It's the Monroe Livestock Auction, a true reflection of Adams County's ag community.
Strep throat doesn't call ahead. The flu doesn't RSVP. When illness arrives, it usually shows up unannounced. And so can you at Adams Medical Group Primary Care. At every stage of life, your primary care provider stands ready to offer same-day treatment. And if you need a higher level of care, our primary care team can direct you to the most appropriate care Adams offers. Primary care at Adams Medical Group. Close by and compassionate.
Want to make your home a more comfortable place, but don't think you can afford a top brand heating and cooling system? Well, Carrier has the right solutions for every budget. When you turn to Liechty Brothers, your Carrier expert, they'll show you the full lineup of best-in-class home comfort systems and help you pick the one that best fits into your home budget. Because in this economy, who couldn't use a little more comfort?
Hi, this is Kent at Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating with a very simple philosophy. Show up on time, do what you say you'll do, and if there's a problem, fix it.
Liechty Brothers, 251 East Water Street in Bern.
9 miles from Monmouth and 9 miles from Fort Wayne, situated on 27 just south of 469, sits 9 Mile Restaurant, your home for great meals since 1837. Providing home-cooked meals to travelers between Decatur and Fort Wayne for over 180 years, 9 Mile has stood the test of time as an institution on the southern edge of Allen County. With seating on the family side, the bar side, and outdoors, there's always a reason to stop and have a meal. 9 Mile also has a full-service bar and a professional service that can cater your next event or party. The next time you're on your way to or from Fort Wayne, stop in. If you've gone the distance, welcome to 9 Mile.
Welcome back to Woodland High School. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer as our halftime show is winding down. The Warriors have made their way back out to the field, and they're starting to do their warm-ups. Now Heritage has just left their locker room, make their way out. We are looking at a 7-0 halftime score here. Woodland has moved the ball very well tonight. Their stats show that both on the ground and the air. Eli Tagulis has went to Litchfield multiple times on a little bubble screen and really gaining some good yards there. Let's see if they're going to put some more time back on the clock since Heritage is just now coming back out. Once again, we are on a Arnold Lumber halftime show. Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street, Decatur, featuring metal for garage or pole barn packages. Also a wide choice in lumber, doors, windows, and roofing, deck material, or repair, or a new and updated kitchens and more. Arnold Lumber provides it all. They do put another 2 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock, and with that, I will take this opportunity to squeak a few more commercials in here as I get to where I am at. Right. There it is. I'll play a few more commercials and be back with more of our second half here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Most of us take clean water for granted, but the plain truth is cities work hard to keep our waterways and stormwater sewers as clean as possible. In the field and around the neighborhood, you are the city's eyes. What you casually observe can make a difference. So if you see signs of trouble, including odd odors, unnatural water color, or signs of dumping or spills, please notify the city immediately. Be proactive. Choose to make a difference. Get more ideas on the web at decatorin.org.
Hey, do you know when and where we can recycle in Adams County?
Well, I know you can recycle from 8 to 4 weekdays and Saturday 8 to noon at the transfer station next to Golden Meadows.
Okay, where else?
In Decatur, behind D&D Marathon on the east side of town on Thursdays, Mondays at Simon Manufacturing 27 South in Bern, and in Monroe on the third Tuesday at the fairgrounds. Plus, you can always get the latest info at adamscountyswmd.com.
Thanks.
This is big, and it's easy. That's why they call it the Big Easy from Hubbard Feeds. What's so big about it? A 100% rebate of your interest payments on any beef nutrition finance. What's easy? One finance program. One place to buy all your beef nutrition products. It's big and easy. It's Hubbard Feed's Big Easy Full Interest Rebate Offer. Stop by Lehman Feed Mill on 000 or call 589-2451. Offer good for limited time with approved credit. Minimum purchase required. Rebate dependent upon timely repayments.
Why let stains keep you from showing off your smile? This is Dr. Pamela Johnson from Bluffton Dental Clinic. Our office is proud to offer professional-grade whitening technologies to remove years of staining quickly and effectively. From in-office whitening to take-home kits, we can help you decide which system works best for your smile. We'll be happy to schedule a consultation at any of our convenient office locations in Decatur, Bern, Geneva, Bluffton, or Warren.
Welcome back to WZBD YouTube channel here. As we hear the siren go off as they're getting ready to go for half number 2, as Heritage will have to kick the ball off to Woodlan, as Woodlan won the toss and deferred their kick to the second half. So, Manny, what do you think is going to happen in the second half here?
Man, I don't know. Heritage offense has been really firing, but like we talked about, they're kind of going away from Azir Martin. But Azir Martin already has 85 rushing yards. It wasn't broke. I don't know if you really go away from it. I know Tagulis was really kind of letting that arm swing on those bubble screens out to Litchfield, but honestly, if I'm Heritage right here, I'm probably going to come out and kind of start sticking to what was working really well, was that swing, those swing tosses to Nazir Martin, and let him go loose. He was bouncing off tacklers left and right. It's getting a little bit colder. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit more. Maybe you should probably stick to your run game here and kind of maybe start using Litchfield on sweeps or Martin on sweeps.
Well, like you mentioned before, the key is get the ball and hang on to the ball. They've turned the ball over twice. They very easily could be up 21-0. There's 7-0 right now as Cam Ronner tees up the ball, gets ready to march this off. Getting ready to go here, starting our third quarter sponsor, and this third quarter sponsor is by Innovative Concepts Audio and Video. Cam Ronner puts a foot in the ball, kicks it deep, taken at the 7-yard line. As number 10 brings the ball up, tries to make a move. Nice little move outside. A good gain there on a kickoff, but there is a flag right at the 40-yard line. That kickoff was ran back by Shaden Snyder.
Shaden Snyder has had 2 pretty big punt returns / kickoff returns tonight.
Manny, the wind is blowing from left to right, at least for the windsock on the sideline official on this side here. And I know that as you heard the interview beginning of the game when I was trying to interview Jerry Mahullinger, the wind was going through the mic on my phone. It was ripping pretty good.
It was ripping. Even coming in the parking lot, I was like, maybe I should put on my sweatshirt.
Yeah, we didn't feel like carrying sweatshirts, so we just wore them in. And then I got to the top of the stairs and I was hot and sweaty. I had to take it off. But so Woodland takes over at the 24-yard line, turns, hands the second back through, and he's met instantly by number 21 at Grayson Mullins.
Like we've talked about already, that Heritage D line is just smothering every run attempt that is coming in those center gaps.
no carry, no gain on the carry, as I put it that way. 2nd and 10 to go here as Shaden Snyder brings the play in. Loudon distributes that play to his 11 players. They line up tight end, double tight end formation. 3 backs in the backfield. Turns, hands off, keeper. Nice lead block by number 73 out here. Nice run and tackle made there by number 11. That is great, Gary Gerber, quarterback keeper. He gains about 4 yards, maybe 5 yards on the play, but that's still going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Number 73 for the Woodland Warriors, Ryan Klein, 5'9", 240, was lead blocking on that when he made a nice path for his quarterback to get a little yardage out there on the quarterback keeper. Loudon running a little RPO there. A lot of misdirection to them 3 backs in the backfield. Turns, pitches out to number 4 on the backside. He's instantly hit behind the line of scrimmage. And it's going to be a TFL as they drive him back for a loss of 2 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up 4th down. And Woodland still deep in there into the field and will not go 4 downs from here. They are going to punt the ball away. In to kick, Carter Fleet. Fleet's been doing a great job of punting, as well as Cam Ronner tonight for both these teams. Walters back to take the punt. Nice high kick. Walters comes up, makes a fair catch right at the 50-yard line.
On the dot. I'll tell you what, Dad, Woodland, when they get that ball back, they really need to come up with an answer against number 79, Ozette Pa, a senior, 5'10", 316 pounds. He is just taking up both of the center run gaps tonight.
There is no room in the middle. Woodland running that wing T just keeps pounding up the middle, and there's no yardage there for that. They had a little bit of success with that quarterback naked bootleg around that side. They pulled that one guard, but they had to punt the ball away. So Heritage takes over with 9:47 left to go here in this 3rd quarter, our innovative concept 3rd quarter. Got some updates from Steve I'll get to after this play. Hand off to Martin, and he's dragged down from behind for a tackle for loss. Get an LG 43-inch TV from 349 at Innovative Concepts Audio and Video at 1421 Manchester Street, Decatur. And Manny, we heard our friend Tina read that advertisement. They have a 100-inch TV. I don't have a wall in my house big enough for a 100-inch TV.
I don't think I have one in my apartment big enough for that either.
You'd have to put it on the outside, sit in the parking lot and watch it like a movie screen. It's 2nd down and 11 here. Tagulis comes to the line, snaps off a couple of calls, looks at the board. They got a pew-pew up there and a blank board. I don't know what the blank board means, but they're going with the pew-pew.
The pew-pew.
Hands to Martin once again. Martin hit the line of scrimmage. He's picked up and driven back there by number 6. A little bit of extra effort there as Drew Fleek drives him back down.
Just a bit.
They're going to give him a forward progress, 2-yard gain.
Drew Fleek said, if I can't run the ball, I'm going to make sure I take you guys all back to the line of scrimmage.
So they're going to split trips out to the left. They got one wide receiver out to the right. Martin is alone back in the backfield. Tagulis from the pistol. Looks out. Litchfield wasn't there, and Tagulis makes a wise choice and just throws the ball away. He looked out, and I think Litchfield must have stumbled or something. Litchfield wasn't there in that bubble screen, and Tagulis says, no, I'm going the other way. Rolls out to his right, gets rid of the ball. It's going to be 4th and 8. Now Heritage comes up short on their first drive in the second half, and Cam Ronner is going to come up and punt this ball away now. It's going to be a game of the punters here, man.
I think it is. That Heritage offense, they got to find an answer for Fleek. Fleek is getting it done on both offense and defense right now.
Update from Steve. It's Jay County 28, Southern Wells 0 at halftime. Halftime, it's 55-0 Columbus City over Belmont. As Cam Ronner punts this one away. Nice high kick. Just about hit. Oh, took a Woodland bounce, come back and down there by number 11, Gary Gerber. Also, AC leads Muncie Central 13-0 at halftime. That was the game that started on 92.7, but we are now on both channels, the YouTube channel and 92.7. I thank Steve Rouse.
Quadruple airways.
like to thank Steve Rouse for running the board for us back at the studio, as Steve does for us every Friday night during football season.
Rouse around the house, right?
Rouse around the house. Steve's there every night but one, and then we get the other Steve. Wednesday night is Mr. Gagel's turn. Tune in tomorrow. Steve Gagel playing the oldies. In between those song singers and bands, we're going to squeak in the high school football coaches show, the Leakey Brothers Plumbing and Heating. A little pass on the outside. He's got a man open. Oh, and he bobbles it. That's Shaden Snyder makes a catch. Nice pass there by Loudon. Gets up over the top. So the ball went from the 35-yard line. 65-yard pass.
65-yard.
So with 8:06 in the third, it's a 65-yard pass play from Loudon to number 10, Snyder. They're going to line up for the. They're not going to kick it. They're going to go for two here. He bobbled it just a minute and was able to round it up. Yeah, somebody was giving him chase, but they couldn't get him at the end.
I thought Gary Gerber was going to wrap him up, but he kind of bobbled, and I thought he was going to drop it.
Going for two here. Turns. Pitches ball. It's a double reverse. He fumbles. And they can run it back. They can't run it back. In the pros, you can run it back for two. What's that flag for? Offsetting penalties. Maybe. Guy's getting a little chippy here.
Just a little bit.
The two-point conversion is no good. So 8:06, that 65-yard pass play, Loudon to Snyder. It's going to end that. That's going to make the score 7-6. And they're not going to, they're going to call illegal shift. Personal foul on Heritage. Personal foul both is a dead ball foul. So with 7:59 left to go in the third quarter, it's going to be a kickoff here from Woodland to Heritage. The score is 7-6 now. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube channel.
When was the last time your business took a look at your budget for cleaning and janitorial supplies? If the answer is a while, then let me tell you about Miller Supply in Decatur. A community-oriented family business, Miller Supply asks that you give them a chance to provide you with the same supplies you get from the big city stores, from paper products to hand cleaners and every janitorial supply in between. Allow Miller Supply, your hometown suppliers, to work with your business and save you money. That's Miller Supply in Decatur.
Brandon here for Kelly's Decatur Auto Mall. 3 dealerships right here in Decatur. Tom Kelly Chevrolet, Tom Kelly Ford, and Tom Kelly Chrysler Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. With a large new car inventory to meet your needs and wants. We also stock over 100 pre-owned vehicles in a variety of price ranges. All the big city incentives right here in Decatur. We have been here for over 70 years. Free car washes for as long as you own your Tom Kelly vehicle. We also just updated our car wash here in Decatur. Stop in and see us soon. And drive Kelly and drive with confidence.
Welcome back to Woodland High School as the penalty puts the ball at the 45-yard line of Heritage, and Woodland kicks off, sends the ball into the end zone, so Heritage will take over at the 20-yard line as we start this drive with 7:55 left to go in the third quarter. Our Innovative Concepts third quarter. Get a remote starter installed by the experts at Innovative Concepts Audio and Video at 1421 Manchester Street, Decatur. Also, Innovative Concepts powering this broadcast with their computer systems. 30 years of technology bringing innovation to you. Heritage takes over here. 1st and 10 from the 20. They're going to split twins to the right, one back to the left. Nice little hole there, and Martin gets brought down in the backfield. Nice tackle there made by Jaden Hammonds. Once again, Innovative Concepts, stop in and talk to them about your home or business computer needs. I was on the phone with them today talking about some issues I was having with this computer here. Got some over-the-phone service from their tech squad there. 7:28 and counting here. Heritage with a 7-6 lead over Woodland now. Tagulis takes a snap, fakes it to Martin, Got a man coming backside. He needs to get rid of it. Riddle puts some hand on him. And Tagulis gets tackled right at the line of scrimmage. Ran a long way for no gain there. Riddle tried to come back and help his buddy.
He tried.
Didn't want to get a penalty back there. They have been bit by the penalty bug tonight.
The penalty bug.
The penalty bug. We will talk to Coach Hollinger in the morning about how many penalties they had and how many yards that cost him.
It seems that they've been trying to go back to Martin, but they just can't get that run established. And Tagulis, I think they're picking up Litchfield as well. Tagulis kind of looks up and goes, I got no dice, and he's got to roll out to the outside.
6:32 and counting here in the third quarter. Our Advantage Concept third quarter. Tagulis straight drop back. Got a man on the outside. Oh, it's dropped there. And Lucas Weber had a hand on it, but good coverage there by number 6, Drew Fleek. Fleek has been everywhere tonight, Manny.
He is everywhere. I don't think Fleek's come on the field, he plays defense and offense, and he is on every defensive play.
The ball was in the hands of Weber, but Fleek got to him just in time, get some hands out there just to mess some things up. That brings on Cam Runner to punt as he's standing on his own 10-yard line. Ball sitting at the 21-yard line.
Now Heritage better be careful here. Shaden Snyder is being pretty shifty on the last couple of these runs.
Punt it away. It's going to take a bounce. It takes a Heritage bounce, and it goes down across the 35. Oh. Almost. They tried to almost look like a Woodland guy just about recovered it, or he tried to recover it, and the coaches are saying, what are you doing? Woodland picked up and tried to run.
Heritage wants the call that he had touched it.
They gave the ball to Heritage. They gave it to Heritage. They're pointing that way. He touched it.
What do we got going on here?
He touched it, and they picked it up and tried to run it, and they said he couldn't advance it. But they're going to go 1st and 10 for Heritage. So nice punt by Cam Ronner, gets the ball down. Miscue on the Woodland side of the ball gives Heritage the ball on the Woodland 29-yard line. So it's 1st and 10 to go. Heritage on a roll here. Let's see if they can take advantage of this miscue. Tagulis puts the mouthpiece in. Gets the snap. Hands off number 3 this time. Nice little move as he dances through the line. And that is Lucas Weber. Weber with a nice run there, breaking some tackles. And he's going to get 8 on the play. 5:53 and counting. Heritage needs to take advantage of this as they've handed the ball over twice down here. Tagulis takes a snap, hands off to Weber again. There's a nice little seam. He cuts his way back up, one man to beat. Tackle, nice open field tackle there by number 2, that is Carter Fleek. And he brings him down at 10-yard line. That's enough for the first down. Heritage moving the ball here. The ball is on the 10.5, almost the 11-yard line. So they can get a first down inside the 1-yard line. Tagulis making the calls from the shotgun. Hands off. Once again, Weber. Back up. Not a lot of gain there, maybe 1. Crosses the 10, giving 1 yard on the carry. 5:11 and counting here in the third quarter. Innovative Concepts third quarter. Save $3,000 on a huge 98-inch television at Innovative Concepts Audio and Video at 421 Manchester Street, Decatur. I can't get 2 50-inch TVs to make up that distance. So.
No.
Tagulis from the pistol. He's got twins to the right, twins to the left. One man in backfield. He hits a man across the middle. And it's Zeke Litchfield, and he walks in for the touchdown. It's a 9-yard catch for Litchfield at the 4:41 mark. And that's Tagulis to Litchfield. And that gives them a 13-6 lead right now. Ronner comes on with the black kicking tee. Tagulis is going to sit that down on the 10-yard line. Squares things up. Ronner was good the first time he hit that PAT. Snap is back. It's down. And Ronner drills that one.
Right through the uprights.
14-6 is our score now as Woodlan will get the ball here in the third quarter. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Don Myers Plumbing and Heating in Bern is your American Standard home comfort dealer. American Standard has been in business for more than 100 years and welcomes Don Myers Plumbing and Heating of Bern as one of their independent dealers. Don Myers Plumbing and Heating and American Standard will provide your home or business with energy-efficient heating and cooling equipment, saving you money. Don Myers Plumbing, Heating and Cooling at the east edge of Bern on Adams County Road 000, your American Standard heating and air conditioning dealer.
Hey athletes, are you looking to take your game to the next level? Look no further than Indiana Physical Therapy. Our expert team of sporting programs will have you running circles around the competition. Injured or hurt on the field? Come see us. Our team of physical therapists are dedicated to helping you get back up to speed. With over 19 locations across Indiana, we can get you better, faster. Visit IndianaPT.com to schedule your appointment today.
Indiana Physical Therapy, people go to get better.
Welcome back to WZBD Radio YouTube channel. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer as Heritage takes advantage of a miscue on a punt where Woodland touched the ball and Heritage recovered. They drive the ball in 3 plays. Cam Ronner kicks the ball off deep, taken down at about the 9-yard line by Snyder. Lots of Heritage guys there as C.J. Barnett is down there to help tackle him. So that's where Heritage is going to take over. I'm sorry, Woodland's going to take over at the 24-yard line, I should say. Thank you, Innovative Concepts, for being our third quarter sponsor. They're at 1421 Manchester Street, Decatur. Follow them on Facebook. Follow them on Instagram. A lot of good videos of the guys doing installations. You get a good idea of what all Innovative Concepts can do for you. A little bit of an offset here. 2 backs in the backfield, 1 up in the slot. The back raised his hand. They're going to call him for a false start as Ashton Jackway. He was setting his position and he raised his hand. He was getting the ball. He was a little bit antsy. He said, I'm going to get the ball. Took a little head start. So that's going to move him back 5 yards. Going to bring up 1st and 15. Once again, Woodland comes to the line. Heritage defensive line giving them some trouble here tonight. Hand off to the second back through as he bounces the way off and he goes nowhere. Tries to run it off right tackle and he's met there by number 9, Mason Abbott. So they're still looking at 2nd and 15 now. 3:56 and counting here in this third quarter. Pretty tight ball game. A lot of nights we have running clock in the second half, but this game is tight all the way through here. Heritage could have easily been up 2 more touchdowns, but turned the ball over, and that last touchdown came on a gift from Woodland. They have a 14-6 lead now. Loudon up under center. Snap. Rolls out, fakes, throws it over the top. And that ball went over the wrong shoulder as number 6, Drew Fleek, was the intended receiver.
Woodland wants another one of those drop back 65-yard run TDs right now.
Well, the ball was thrown to the right, and Fleek went to the left, and the closest person to the ball was Braden Walters. Walter had a better shot at it than anybody. We're in the Innovative Concepts third quarter. I'd like to thank them for their sponsorship. Once again, no sponsor for the first and second quarter on YouTube. So if you want that to be you, step in and take that. Loudon brings his team to the line. He's up under center. Full house backfield. Flips out. It's a halfback pass. He throws it deep, and there's nobody out there. Carter Fleek was the intended receiver. I think Drew Fleek was the person throwing the ball.
I think he was. So he's made a lot of tackles. He's had 31 rushing yards, and he also has a couple pass attempts now.
I think he's leading their team in tackles as well. He's been everywhere on the
Tackles,
field.
rushing yards.
Braden Walters drops back, and he's standing at the 50-yard line waiting for the kick from Carter Fleek. Fleek's been doing a great job punting tonight. Oh, just about blocked. Walters makes a fair catch and dives to get it.
Ooh, that was close.
Takes the ball, and he's going to be down at the 49-yard line of Woodlan, and that's where he takes over now. Woodland brings their defense out on the field, and let's see if Heritage can do anything with 3:11 left to go here in this third quarter. They have a 14-6 lead. Great night of football here. The weather's perfect. People a little jacket weather. Supposed to be nice the rest of the weekend.
Makes me very, very excited. It is almost sweatshirt weather, my favorite time of year. Going to work every day in a beanie and a sweatshirt, best thing ever.
Tagulis brings his team to the line. He's going to split twins out to the left. Man in the backfield turns hands to Martin. Martin runs off tackle. He's got a big hole out here and lead block out there. Huge block out there, and Martin with a big rush. He goes from the 49 down to the 34.
Good thing Ashton Jackaway was able to break away from Gerber there and actually get a shoelace tackle on Martin. He could have been another 6.
Martin with a nice gain there. Once again, Martin with a handoff runs into the back of his block. Oh, and he fumbles the ball, but he gets it back. He ran into Litchfield. Litchfield was standing still, and Martin ran into the back of him and knocked the ball loose.
With that run, I believe that finally took Martin over 100 yards rushing this game.
5:25 left to go here in quarter number 3. Still a lot of football to be played here at Etzler Field. Tagulis looks at twins, sends a man in motion deep in the backfield. Turns in, it's Martin up the middle. He's got a nice little seam and a great little run as Martin scoots his way to the 26-yard line.
Another 10-yard run for Martin.
They sent a back in motion around the back as a decoy, and then they hand it off to Martin. He goes back that same direction. Nice hole on that side of the offensive line. 58 with some big blocks. That is Wyatt Garland over there making some room. Send a man in motion once again. Same exact play. Litchfield with a nice block. Litchfield got his legs clipped behind as he got rolled up on. But Martin with a nice gain down there as he makes his way down to the 20-yard line. So there's another 6-yard carry for Martin.
Litchfield's been slow to come up twice tonight.
Well, that time he was standing there and the defensive guy rolled up on the back of his legs. But a minute 13 left to go here.
I didn't get to see that one. I'm blocked off right at the corner of this window right in front of us.
Well, I got a post here. I got to go this way. Litchfield brings his team to the line. 1:02 and counting in the third quarter here. Point starting to direct some traffic here. Sends a man in motion. That is Weber. Throws to Weber. Weber's wide open out in the flats. Puts a little move on a guy, and he makes his way inside the 10 down to the 6. Weber with a nice little catch there. It's a nice play. 42.2 seconds. They stop the clock to move the chains. Started once again. Ball is marked at the 6-yard line. Tagulis brings his team up. Twins left, single man right. Sends a man in motion. That is Weber. Hands off to Martin. Martin cuts his way back in. Can he get in? And he does. Martin with a 9-yard run there. And that comes at the 21.6 mark of the third quarter. And that's another 1-yard run by Martin for the touchdown. As Ronner comes in to set up for the PAT. He was just like a little pinball bouncing around in there, Manny.
Yes, he was. As I was about ready to say earlier, Nazir Martin, a senior, only 5'7", 165. When he gets running, he is quick and he is shifty. He's not playing a power back. He's just hitting holes, and he's being really elusive inside of those tackles.
PAT by Ronner is good. That makes the score 21-6. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube channel.
No matter your age, health and life insurance can be confusing and overwhelming. This is Derek Bailey with Bixler Insurance. Whether you are currently on Medicare or will soon be qualifying for Medicare, we have the products and expertise to meet your needs. Under age 65 and looking for health coverage? Interested in protecting your family from an unexpected loss with a life insurance policy? We can discuss options to assure your peace of mind. Call Bixler Insurance today to schedule your free appointment.
Your home is special. It reflects your sense of community. It's your pride and hard work. It's special. Hi, this is Tina from Innovative Concepts, where we have the expertise to design and install cutting-edge sound, lighting, and security to your special place. Stop in at 1421 Manchester Street in Decatur, or give us a call to learn how we can help make your home glow in the evening. Innovative Concepts Audio Video. We bring technology to you.
Bump, 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 bump. That's what you need to do, Innovative Concept. Welcome back to Woodland High School, Etzler Field. As Heritage scores again, 21-6, 18.5 seconds left to go in this third quarter of the Innovative Concepts third quarter as Ronner steps off his steps to kick off here. Shaden Snyder back to receive, and Snyder's had a real good night of running the ball back. Ball is kicked deep, taken about the 17-yard line by Snyder. It's going to the left. Nice open field tackle there by a couple of Heritage Patriots. Number 21, Grayson Mullins. And number 6, Killian McBride down for the kickoff coverage. Let's see if I get any updates here. I do. At halftime, it's Bluffton 27-0 over South Adams. And I knew there's a reason that Coach Mosier was going to send Jesse Odell to the breakfast tomorrow. He said it's because they start their youth football league, but maybe it's didn't want to have to tell about his friend Mr. Kunkel at Bluffton. First back through with the ball. Gets a little bit of yardage. And that's the end of the third quarter. We'll switch the ends of the field. Woodland will still have the ball. It will be about 2nd and 8 to go. Ball will be on the 25-yard line. Back with more football here on WZBD YouTube channel.
Renowned around the Midwest for his skills and his creative abilities, Nate Bowers and the team at Bowers Paint Studio in Decatur work with a wide range of clients, from collision repair to custom paint jobs for classic cars and motorcycles. Located on Monroe Street on the west side of Decatur, Bowers is your place for body work too, whether it's getting your ride back on the road or finally getting that classic car, the paint job you've always wanted. Stop by or give Nate a call to put the best in the business to work for you. Building infrastructure for the 21st century. That's the motto of the API Construction Corporation in everything they do. From asphalt paving and site work to railroad construction, API is a dynamic company big enough to take on the major projects and small enough to get a custom job done right. Staying on time and on budget, the goal at API is to get the project completed as designed. Visit apiland.net or call to find out how API can help get your next project finished.
Welcome back to Woodland High School, Etzler Field. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer as we've made our way to the fourth quarter. We have 12 minutes of football left to play here. And Heritage with a 21-6 lead. Woodland with the ball, and they're driving. It's going to be 2nd down and 8. They have the ball on their own 27-yard line as we make our way to the fourth quarter. Thank you, sir. Graber Insurance fourth quarter. We have movement on the offensive line, and that'll mark them back 5 yards. And now let me tell you that many of us renew our home and auto policies with a no thought to a coverage change. Regardless of your current insurance, allow Graber Insurance at US 27 North in Bern or 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur to do a full home and auto review for you. Graber Insurance, home of the WZBD Imaginary Mountain. Oh, keeper by the quarterback, and it fools no one as Mason Abbott goes and sticks his helmet right on the ball, makes a nice tackle there.
Caught nobody swinging.
At the end of the third quarter, it is an AC 28-6 lead over Muncie Central. Thank you very much, Steve. Remember to tune in to Indiana Sports Talk after the football game tonight and hear all the scores from around the area. Then tune in at 8:05 right after the Old Farmer's Almanac in the morning to listen to the Liechty Brothers Plumbing and Heating High School Football Coaches Show with myself and 4 coaches from the Z Team area. I think Mr. Hollinger will be happy about some things of the game tomorrow morning. Woodlan. Oh, broken play. He went to hand the ball to the back, and the back was already gone. Mason Abbott with a sack there of Loudon.
Big hit by Mullins.
So this drive has went nowhere for Woodlan. And that's going to bring up Carter Fleet to punt it away. He's standing at his own goal line. He's done a great job of punting the ball away tonight. He and Cameron are both.
They've been putting some distance on their punts.
Nice kick taken there by Walters. Takes a little stutter step. He's around the end. Can he get there? Walters makes a return around the left side, and he brings the ball back to the 30-yard line. So the net of a 30-yard punt there puts Heritage in a real good field position here with 10:16 left to go in this fourth quarter, our Graber Insurance fourth quarter, where some insurance companies are decreasing their deductibles and adjusting their loss formulas. Allow Graber Insurance to do a full, no-cost home and auto review for you. Make sure the insurance you buy is the insurance you really want. Graber Insurance, US 27 North and Byrne, or 623 West Monroe Street in Decatur. Once again, 21-6 is our score here. Heritage takes over 1st and 10 from the Woodland 29-yard line. They're going to split twins to the right, twins to the left, one receiver to the right, sends a man in motion, flips off to Weber. Weber makes his way around a corner, and there's a flag for about the 15th time tonight. This one's going back. Litchfield assumes that the call is on him because he landed on the flag when he threw it.
If you cover the flag, they didn't throw it.
He should just laid there. Just laid on top of the flag, not showed him anyway. Litchfield says, it must have been on me if he threw it right underneath me. That is our friend with the wind detector on his chin.
I love that joke.
It's a good looking beard. Took a while to grow, I'm certain.
I'm never gonna know.
Never
Genetically locked.
Yeah. 10:02 to go here in the fourth quarter. Our Graber Insurance fourth quarter as Woodland try to hold on here and prevent Heritage from tacking on any scores. 21-6 it is. 9:53 to go here. Tagulis with trips to the left, one to the right, sends a man in motion, throws a little swing pass out to Martin. Martin in the open field. He's got room to run. And he runs into the back of his blocker, and he gets enough to make it back past the original line of scrimmage. They're going to mark the ball right at the 29-yard line. That's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
I'll tell you what, with how fast those legs were moving, Martin was 5 yards ahead of his own head. He was looking at the end zone already.
He had all kind of room out there. Ran in the back of Braden Walter. Man in motion is Walter right there on a jet sweep, and he changes direction, makes his way back up. Nice little run by Walter. Nothing there on the outside, so he cuts it back straight up off the right tackle and makes his way down to the 22-yard line. So it's going to make it 3rd and 2. 3rd and a long 2. Tagulis surveys the field, looks at his twins out to the left, looks at his wristband, and Walter's in motion, Hands off to Martin right up the middle. Martin makes a little cut, but he's brought down there by guess who? Number 6, Drew Fleek.
Man, Fleek is getting it done defensively, offensively. He threw a pass play.
Martin's able to get enough for a first down, and that's going to give him 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. So they can get another first down here without scoring. Tagulis wipes his hand on his towel behind him, sends a man in motion. That is Litchfield. He turns, make the throw. He's still rolling, and he's just going to keep it and run out of bounds. Gets bumped out there. He's got bumped out at about the 15-yard line is where our friend marks the ball. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 7. They can still get a first down here inside the 8. Tagulis taking his time here. 8:01 left to go in his 4th quarter. Coach Hollinger talking to his wide receivers. He gets ready to send this play in. Still plenty of time on the play clock.
Oh, he had Tagulis' here.
Oh, Tagulis was out there. Tagulis into the huddle. They break. 7 seconds left to go. They're going to have to hustle to get this off. Gets them lined up with 3, 2, 1. And Hollinger says, nope, not enough time there to get this off. I think Coach Hollinger took a little bit too much time thinking about it. We'll take a timeout with him here on WZBD YouTube channel.
The United Way of Adams County campaign has begun, and we're excited about reaching our new campaign goal and serving individuals and agencies right here in Decatur, Berne, Monroe, and Geneva. You can be assured that your donation stays right here in Adams County by giving to the United Way. If you're interested in volunteering or contributing to our campaign, please come see us at 218 East Monroe Street or online at unitedwayofadamscounty.com.
Hey, does anybody know what days Pizza King of Decatur has their world-famous smorgasbord? Hey, I do. Hi, it's Steve, the King from Pizza King. This has to be the biggest question we get on a weekly basis. So here's the scoop. We offer lunchtime smorgasbord Monday through Friday, 11 to 1, Sundays, 11 to 1:30, and Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday evenings, 5 to 8:30. So swing out and see us east of downtown Decatur, or as always, give us a ring at 728-2151. And as always, the difference is in the squares.
Welcome back to WZBD's coverage of Heritage versus Woodlan. Martin runs up the middle, and he's got some room. Runs over somebody, and he's in for the touchdown. It's a 15-yard score for Zaire Martin. So Martin with
second TD on the night.
15-yard run for Martin. And that's going to make the score 27-6 as Ronner comes in. Tagulis has the kicking tee. He lines it up. Sets the tee on the 10-yard line. No jinx in here, but Mr. Ronner has been very good from this distance all night long tonight. Snap, good job by Tagulis getting on the tee, and it's good. So with 7:50 left to go, that makes the score 28-6 Heritage. Back with more radio here. And as many reminded me, it's WZBD period, not YouTube channel.
We are on both.
Just WZBD here on Friday night. Maybe. There we go.
Meyer Auto Sales in downtown Monroeville is your local home for sales, service, and bodywork. Celebrating 100 years in business, Meyer is a longtime supporter of high school athletics and a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Come and see them for all your auto service needs, from oil changes to brake services, along with towing services and a full-service body shop. Meyer Auto Sales encourages you to support your local team. Get on out to the ball game and stop in the next time your car needs service. Meyer Auto Sales, a cornerstone of downtown Monroeville.
Welcome back to Woodland High School, Etzler Field. Rex Brewer along with Manny Brewer on WZBD period, whether you're on YouTube or 92.7 FM. Thanks, Steve, for running the board for us. Either way back here, 7:50 left to go. Heritage with a 28-6 lead. Ronner getting his foot limbered up for another kick. He's been busy tonight. Puts this one deep, and that's going to bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Not to forget, Ronner kicked a smoking line drive off of the up back for an onside kick, and that set up a big score for him in that second half.
Yes, it did. Actually, that was Eli Tagulis on a pass to Zeke Litchfield for a 9-yard touchdown.
So Woodland takes over from the 20 here. We're in our Graber Insurance fourth quarter.
You know, Dad, if you're Woodland, what are you doing here? How are you running out the rest of this clock, try to come back in this game?
They have not had a lot of success. They had one long pass play. Haven't had anything short, and their running game has just really been stifled by this defensive line of the Patriots. So Loudon brings his team to the line. Snap. Hands off to Fleek. Fleek gains about 3 yards right up the middle. That's the big number 57 gets up off of him on the pile. That is Trey Sean Washington. Manny, here's another freshman, 5'10", 286 in Washington on that side over there. Really holding down some blocks in the middle.
To have that kind of size already as a freshman, you got 3 years of growth still.
Helped there by Charlie Riddle, who's up on that front defensive line.
Side conversation, you already said this once, but I love to look out towards Ohio when all those red lights are lighting up on all those windmills at different times. It's so cool.
Hand off to Fleek. Fleek makes his way close to the first down. It's going to be short, though. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Ball's going to be marked at the 29. The Fleek boys have been busy tonight between Carter and Drew. We've called their name many, many times on both sides of the ball. Into the play comes Shaden Schneider, who has the only long touchdown reception for Woodland tonight. That's the only points they put on the board. 28-6 is our score. Up under center, tight formation. Just a blast right up the middle, and it's a good play there. Quarterback keeper as he blasts up the middle for a first down. So a 6:02 Woodland with another set of downs here.
Took about 4 minutes for everyone to kind of like unweave themselves from that pileup.
Heritage getting some fresh bodies in there. First time we've seen Jax Litchfield, number 70, in on that defensive side of the ball. Number 79, Ozet Pa, still in there. Woodland brings their team to the line. Hands off to the first back through. That's number 2, Carter Fleek.
Ozet Pa shrugs off the nose guard and just grabs Fleek.
So it is in the third quarter, 28-6, Adams Central over Muncie Central. Update from Steve, in the third quarter, Leo 55-13 over Norwell. We're down to 5 minutes left in this game, fourth quarter. Thanks, Graber Insurance, for the fourth quarter, as we're getting ready to go to our Adams Woodcrest post-game show. Woodland with 4 minutes and 44 seconds left to go here. Try and get on the board again. Turns, hands to Fleek. Fleek tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. Somebody grabbed his legs and pulled him back. That's going to make that 3rd down and 7 now. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here on WZBD. Started out on YouTube, and then the Adams Central game was switched off and turned over to us here. Heritage versus Woodland. Heritage with a pretty good showing here once they figure out how to hang on to the football and start scoring in the second half. They've started to put some points on Woodland here. I think the size of Heritage is just wearing Woodland down. Here's the snap. turns and pitches to the second back around the corner. Number 4, he's got some room to run. He's going to be run out of bounds.
Horse collar call.
Tackling him by his helmet.
By his helmet.
Jake Lay was the ball carrier, and our friend on the sideline. They're going to get the first down, and he calls him for a face mask.
Well, I guess if you wrap his entire head, your arm is on his face mask.
I think he had him in a headlock.
Takes him back to the middle school wrestling days when the headlock was the #1 move.
Gary Gerber was the tackler on the play. That's going to give Woodlan another 15, and that moves the ball across midfield, takes it down into Heritage territory. Ball at the 40-yard line, the tip of the ball right on the 40. 3:50, clock has stopped for this movement of the markers. Woodlan comes to the line again, still running that wing T offense. Hands off to the first back through. Number 10 at Snyder. Snyder with a nice little gain. Give him 4. They're going to spot the ball at the 37-yard line. Clock is counting. Under 3:20 now. In the game with the play is Ashton Jackway. Loudon gives the play out to his team. They break huddle up to the line of scrimmage. Twin tight ends. A little drive forward, a little blast play. Quarterback keeper. Gains a nice little gain up there, but he's still going to be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 at the 32. Snyder in with the play. Woodlan trying to make a showing here in this fourth quarter. Get on the scoreboard once again. 28-6 is our score here. Oh, the Woodland crowd. Oh no! No!
I knew there was I knew there was a play coming, a foul coming, even before I saw the flag.
Well, the middle back in that tee jumped a little bit, and they said, "Yeah, we're going to have to call that one back." Let's see if they can try this over again after moving the ball back 5. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Turns, hands off to Fleet. No, that's a 4. Nice little run. He finally gets knocked out of bounds. That was Lay. Jake Lay knocked out of bounds by number 8. That is Alden Bowers on the tackle, but not until he gets the first down. So Woodland moving the ball down here. 2 minutes left to play. Ball's on the 22-yard line. They're looking at 1st and 10 here in the fourth quarter. Our Graber Insurance fourth quarter. Loudon takes the ball, hands off to the number 4 once again, and he gets clipped down at the 17-yard line. He flies and lands on the 15.
Hey, Gary Gerber caught him instead of actually tackling him.
It's like a fair catch when he comes flying through there. Number 73, Big Charlie Riddle, comes back into the lineup. There next to, there you go, 57, Trayshawn Washington at 286, and Jose Pata at 316. They definitely have the size advantage on that line. Riddle himself, they list him at 6'4", 275. Woodland, 1:12 left to go. Ball on a 15. Quarterback rolls out, and he's got nobody to throw to. Nice job. He was pressure in his face. Mullins put the pressure on him, and Mullins put the pressure on him, and didn't make the catch. 3rd down and 3 with 1:04 left to go in this game here. Woodlan once again comes to the line. They're looking at a 3rd down and 3. They run a little wedge play. And he's still on his feet. Mullins tries to throw the ball out, pull the ball out. They blow the ball dead. It's going to be 1st down. They give him enough for the 1st down. So Woodlan trying to get the ball in here for another score, 49 seconds and running. They might have to use a timeout here to keep from losing the clock.
They might. 42 seconds left.
They got at least 2 more plays here. Hands off to the first back, and he's going nowhere. Charlie Riddle just throws him back. And Coach Rohrbacher says, nope, we're not using any timeouts. We should have been scoring earlier, and he's 23 seconds left to go here. .13 seconds left to go. Pitches. Says, get out of my way. And that's going to do it. Heritage has come back in the second half and put some points on the scoreboard. Final here, 28-6. Heritage, your winner over Woodlan. Let's send it back to a round of commercials and back with our Woodcrest post-game show right after this. You're listening to High School Football on WZBD and WZBD YouTube channel.
When you need building materials, you need Arnold Lumber, 425 Winchester Street in Decatur, featuring lumber in a wide choice of sizes, plus doors, windows, roofing, and more. Whether it's a complete new home or remodeling, a new deck or deck repair, a new kitchen or a kitchen update, whether it's an erected or materials-only garage or pole barn package featuring quality metal, free professional designs and estimates. Arnold Lumber provides it all. Open 7 to 5 Monday through Thursday till 4:30 on Friday and 11:30 on Saturday. The allure and the charm of the drive-in theater lives on locally at the Vandell Drive-In on US 30 just east of Van Wert. For more than 75 years, moviegoers, families, and lovebirds have enjoyed the simplicity of the drive-in and enjoying the popcorn on a Friday or Saturday night. Showing this weekend, Michael Keaton and Winona Ryder star in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice, and Josh Hartnett plays the lead role in M. Night Shyamalan's Trap. 2 shows for the price of 1 at the Vandell Drive-In.
Welcome to Cozy Cottage, 937 North 2nd Street in Decatur. Your place for fresh cut and silk flowers, gifts of faith and friendship, a place for alterations and custom sewing, memorial gifts and flowers, and in-home decor and design consultation. Hi, I'm Dee Dee Evans. My husband Todd and I have our shop, Cozy Cottage, in the former Ritter's Flower location. Stop in to look around or grab a last-minute gift of flowers. We look forward to your visit. Cozy Cottage, where charm meets grace.
Hey, what are you all down about?
You know that car accident I was in and it wasn't my fault? The insurance company isn't even willing to pay my full medical bills.
Why don't you call Glazer Nebbs, where there is no fee if no recovery?
I can't afford an attorney to fight the insurance company with all their resources.
I said at Glazer Nebbs, there is no fee if no recovery.
Maybe I can just call them with some questions about the police report and my injuries. I wondered what I have to pay them.
I said at Glazer Nebbs, they have a free consultation, and there is no fee if no recovery.
Call Glazer and Ebbs in Decatur at 728-9997.
Football season means great games and great food. Hi, this is Jennifer, and the place to get your tailgate treats is Manly Meats. Whether feeding a few or an entire team, Manly's can meet your needs. Wings, buffalo chicken dip, coney sauce, pulled pork, meat and cheese trays, plus so much more. Or if you don't want to cook, give us a call and see what's available on our catering menu. Let us be your protein destination for the family or the whole team. Manly Meats, just 4 miles east of Monroe.
Welcome back to Woodland High School. We're at Etzler Field. We are in the Woodcrest postgame show. You're active and intend on being so, and the kids are out of the house. You're about to downsize, and the question is where? You think Adams Woodcrest Villas and Apartments. Lots of room and no maintenance, and the active lifestyle you want without the daily chores that you don't want. Update here from Steve Rouse. Final. It is Jay County 47, Southern Wells 0, Leo 55, Norwell 13. On Friday night, Heritage traveled to Woodlan for the first ACAC conference game of the season. Woodlan is unable to stop the drive of Heritage, but Heritage cannot hang on to the ball in the first quarter. Turn the ball over twice. They do get one score, and they come back in the second half and really start to tack it on. Our final score here, 28-6. The scoring went as this. With 4:32 left to go in the first quarter, is a 29-yard pass play from Eli Tagulis to Braden Walters for a 7-0 lead. With 8:06 left to go in the first, it was a 65-yard pass play from Loudon to Snyder for a touchdown. They missed the extra point on a 2-point conversion, makes the score 7-6. In the third quarter, with 4:41 left to go, is a 9-yard pass from Tagulis to Litchfield, making the score 14-6. With 21:06 left to go in the third, it was a 9-yard run from Martin to make the score 21-6. In the fourth quarter is a 15-yard run from Martin to make the final score 28-6. Your winner here on a Friday night is Heritage by the final score of 28-6. Now with some statistics from this game, Manny Brewer.
All right, so in this game, you already heard Dad say it, but Eli Tagulis with 2 passing TDs and Nizar Martin with 2 rushing TDs. Ty Loudon picks up a passing TD via his own. Over here on the offensive side, wrapping out, Tagulis ended with 150 passing yards on the night. Zeke Litchfield ended up with 41 yards. Nazir Martin, runner of the day, 147 yards. And Lucas Weber with a 222 yards. Rounding out, those are just the top 3 rushers on Heritage tonight. Rounding out 224 rushing yards on the night for Heritage. And Woodland ends up with Drew Fleek with 31. Shaden Snyder with 99. Big 65-yard pass TD on that one. And Jake Lay picks up 15, and Ty Loudon with about 9 of his own for a total of 148 rushing. So as you can tell, just based off of stats alone, Heritage kind of dominated offensively tonight, as you heard in that first half. They had a couple of opportunities where we could have picked, not really we, but Heritage could have picked up multiple more touchdowns, probably even 2 if we are holding on to the ball. So all in all, offensively, Heritage really held on to the ball a lot tonight, offensively in possession, and they were able to pick up 228 rushing yards and 150 passing yards.
So for week 3, final score here, first week of the conference play, it is Heritage, your 28-6 winner over Woodland. Reporting for WZBD Sports from Woodburn, Indiana, Ben Rexbrewer and Manny Brewer. We are in the Adams Woodcrest postgame show. Adams Woodcrest Assisted Living Facility offers assistance with meals, laundry, housekeeping, and other daily living needs. With 24-hour staffing and a variety of apartment arrangements, call Adams Woodcrest at 728-4038. Exceptional care close to you. Remember to stay tuned tonight to listen to Bob Lovell for the Indiana Sports Talk. Tune in tomorrow morning at 8:05 for the Leakey Brothers Plumbing and Heating Adams County and Heritage High School Football Coaches Show. That takes place, hosted by the West End Restaurant. Tune in tomorrow for that. Once again, join Adams Woodcrest family today and choose from among a variety of villas and apartments for independent living. Adams Woodcrest offers friendly atmosphere, friendly people, and no responsibility for maintenance while coming or going as you please. Woodcrest, give them a call at 728-3989. Exceptional care close to you. Manny, final words on this game here tonight?
Didn't get to come last weekend. I was a little bit busy, but the 2 games I've seen this season, that first one was first week jitters. It was an exciting game. This game felt a little bit more rounded. Haven't got to see Heritage play yet. Saw them play last year, like you said earlier tonight, about that Bluffton Heritage knockout game. Probably one of the best high school football games I've seen in a long time. And Heritage did not disappoint tonight either. It was a good game. Good to watch Heritage's offense really take off. It was good to see Nazir Martin. When he was hitting those holes, he was breaking away. I'm happy to see what he does this season, and I know I'll be tuning in. You'll be hearing my voice a lot more this season, picking up Friday nights with Dad, and it's always a good time. And I'm happy I can be out here and entertain and just be involved in the community a little bit more.
And we saw that Bluffton was ahead of South Adams. Belmont was trailing Columbus City. Adams Central was ahead of Muncie Central. So I'm going to have a couple of happy coaches tomorrow and a couple of disappointed coaches. But all in all, tune in tomorrow morning for the Leakey Brothers Plumbing and Heating High School Football Coaches Show. I'd like to thank Steve Rouse for running the board both on 92.7 and our YouTube broadcast. I'd like to thank Dave Nathan for getting things set up for me today, and thanks Dane for all the information I got throughout the game, and thank all of our sponsors who help bring you football on the radio here on Friday night. Tune in more for WZBD.